Hey everyone, welcome to Angeldust Live. I'm Frank Firefly Lucas, your host for the stream, and today we are playing Angeldust again. But first of all, Happy New Year to everyone. Of course, Angeldust is still the action RPG, and well, yada 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 yada, it runs everywhere, yeah, whatever. But Happy New Year, it's 2026. A lot of people never thought that we would be around at 2026. We are, which is nice. It's stream number 556. It's all, everything ends on the 6th today, or 7, whatever. But welcome to the new year, to the new Angeldust, the new schedule. It's insanely hard to adapt. Like yesterday evening, I had to practice with the musical club. Sorry to make this about me, it isn't, but I had to practice, and like it's so scuffed. It's so scuffed. Hopefully we'll adapt. Like hopefully people will get accustomed to the new streaming time. People will show up on the live stream. I have we'll see what happens today. If it's a short stream, it's a short stream. You know, no worries at all. No worries at all. At least we have the familiar faces here. We have iBookChick, Loki the Witful, Mr. Monkey, talking about tea. Well, it's something. Welcome to the live stream. Anyway, the game is still the same, except for the fact that this is an improved version of the game that I was playing last week. I think last week or 2 weeks ago, I can't really remember. I visited Port Perry and the game locked up for seconds at a time. It was like so scuffed. It's a bug that's been, well, or a performance issue that's been in the game for many years. It has something to do with the way that the game loads in the world data when you enter a new area. Port Perry is a completely new area, of course. And I have all of the Wonder data now stored on this computer, and it needs to load all of that in, basically. And that takes a lot of time, and it stalls the game. It doesn't anymore, hopefully. So maybe we can do a demo of that lately. Hey Firefly, let's go. First time hearing Firefly this year. I really needed this. Brother, you're in the minority. You're in the minority there, Loki. So I'm not a big fan of ransom notes or anything. There has been a bit of a hubbub in the community lately because of things that certain people did. There is a forum topic that sort of tries to explain. Like I don't know either. Like you and like everyone, I think is like just shooting in the dark. What's in the forum topic? I can read it to you. You can also read it. Hum and I recently had several differences in opinion about the Angeldust community and about in-game moderation. I respect their wishes for what they want Angeldust to be, but after careful deliberation I call those decisions along my own vision. After another incident I realized that their opinions would continue to clash and be unresolved. My decision to remove the GM title, well, it's not even a title, it's like a secondary account. I removed the parentheses, you know, it's not officially a GM account anymore. But that decision followed from that, so that Angeldust retains a clear direction, mine. Like, unfortunate reality is, Angeldust is my video game. A lot of people are involved in the community, a lot of players are involved in the community. Everyone has their own opinion on how things should be or should work. And I respect that, I listen to all of you, but clearly, like, this was a case where it didn't mesh at all. I couldn't disagree more, and I had to call it along my own way. So, and it made me feel uncomfortable about Hum being a GM at the time, because like they showed no signs of any like insight or that they would respect my opinion at all. So I took that step, like no hard feelings, it's all good. Maybe I even say it in the forum post. Like years past, this topic can be the place. Oh no, that's totally unrelated. So I made another statement that I have for the video, because like I'm not going to say like let's ignore it for now. We're not going into the Elon Musk parable here. I'm not sure if we ever get to that stage. But I have a Elon Musk parable if anyone is interested. I don't think anyone is interested. But this is sort of a statement. This is a summary of why it is so difficult for everyone, I think, right now. Like Firefly, the person you're looking at, like who's been with you for like over 10 years, like, and maybe even longer than that. I cannot talk about this. I cannot go into specifics on this case, because it's all based on private communication with Hum, and I'm not going to be the one who spoils that. I'm just going to respect Hum's private communication with me. If they want to go public with anything, I'll gladly respond, like let them post on the forum, and I will address the situation from my point of view. I can't do this. I'm not going to reveal emails unless... Wait a moment. But I can't go into specifics, and there's no need to, because like if people do not respect the choices that I made based on the information they have available, no worries, no hard feelings. Like you do you know, you think you have a good opinion and a good view of the situation, be my guest, you know, no worries. The fact that no one shows up to the live stream, or at least none of the regulars, sort of signals to me that maybe a lot of people say like, oh wow, like I don't like Firefly. I'm not sure if that's the sentiment at all. I have no idea what's happening, basically. But anyway, from my side, I can't go into specifics. I'm not, as a company or as a business entity, the one you are like getting my service. I can't just publish emails that people send me in confidentiality. I can't do that. That's off the table. So I cannot say anything. I can't go into specifics. There are also people involved in this case that need to be protected. If you know, you know. I can't go into details here because that would spoil like everything, and then the protection would still be gone. There are people involved that need to be protected. This isn't me saying like, haha, like I did something naughty and I can't talk about it. I think I did something honorable and I can't talk about it. So that's why I follow this up with, this is extremely inconvenient, because if you were a hater to say, people say, oh, that's convenient, like there's something that happened, this is the conclusion, oh, and Firefly can't talk about it, oh, how convenient. No, it's extremely inconvenient, because I believe, and this is my honest opinion, and I will follow up with something else later, I believe that everybody would be much better informed if I could openly talk about this. And I will add something to that effect later on. So please know, and like again, it's a ransom note and whatever, like if nobody watches this, it's good. There's no gun, like I'm not drugged, I didn't drink anything, or at least I only drank water. Hi Firefly, hi everyone, hey Soda Meow. So please know that I respect Hum's past and present choices, like always have, always will. We've known each other for a long time. I think we go back to the early access launch, give or take, so that's almost 10 years, 9.5. I never had like moments where I thought, okay, this person, I don't want them in my life, or whoa, what a curious way of handling this or that. Absolutely none of that. Hum has been, it says in the next sentence, without them, without Hum, Angeldust and me wouldn't be here today, and I'm happy to have met them, and I hope they feel the same about me. That is totally irrelevant to this discussion, like what they feel about me, but no hard feelings. I respect them as a human being. We've had some great conversations, technical, gameplay-wise, maybe even marketing, promotion-wise, maybe even personally, you know, we've been in good touch. Like, absolutely no problems at all there. So, as far as I heard rumors, because there are rumors going around, I will dispel any rumors of fighting. As far as I'm concerned, Hum and I recently exchanged some emails. We disagree on points, and maybe we even like totally disagree on points, but none of our communication strayed from being about the topics at hand. There was no profanity, no insults, there were no like short emails saying like, whatever. No, polite conversation, and I considered Hum's communication to be polite and on point, and as far as I can tell you, and you believe me, I assure you that my communication was polite and to the point too. No fighting. I don't know where that word came from, or like maybe it's made up by someone to make it more juicy and more drama, you know, like, oh wow, well, finally Angeldust will go viral on the socials, wow, we need some drama. No, absolutely not. No, not the case. No fighting. Maybe like, I'm not sure who came up with this idea, I'm not sure if it's even a valid rumor, but fighting. No, as far as I'm concerned, no fighting. And I will also say that in the end, the only action that I explained to him that I would take, and did take eventually, because you saw the forum topic, was to remove the parentheses from their GM Hum account. It's an alt account, it's for GM purposes. I removed it. I said, okay, this situation has now come to a point where I feel uncomfortable with you being an ambassador for the game. Like, I can't, with this kind of disagreement and sort of like fundamental misunderstanding and non-mutual appreciation maybe for each other's viewpoint, and more specifically because I am the boss, the CEO of Angeldust or whatever, like this needs to be the line. And if you disagree with my line, I feel uncomfortable with you being a GM. I can't have you meeting all the new players and potentially saying like, oh, this is the way we do it in the game. You can't do this because, no, a GM has all the freedom in the world, but eventually, like when it comes, when push comes to shove, I think is the explanation or the saying. Eventually, you have to say, okay, no, this is the official line, you know, and that's delegated to me. There's only one boss in Angeldust, it's me, and it's not about being the boss. I never stand on authority, but in this case, when it goes about like a community-wide issue that I disagree with, it's only natural that I call it my way. I made Angeldust. Like, ultimately it's my game, you know, no one else has authority there, and I have to call it. It's not because I want to, because I need to, you know. I don't want to be the captain, and I don't insist on being the captain. Nobody ever calls me the captain, but when it comes to it, there's only one captain on the ship, and I have to call it. And I hope you all respect that. Apparently a lot of people don't. No problem. I've been your captain for 10 years or even longer. If you think Hum is the better captain with a better ship, you know, go there. Absolutely. I've said this many times over the years. You don't want to be here? Go somewhere else. Life is way too short. Your time, my time is limited, you know? And I applaud you. Everyone who is not here, I applaud you. Good stuff. Anyway, we move on. That said, like all of that said, and all of the people who are on Hum ship, I do believe a lot of people, and maybe some of you who are on, like, who went on to other places, I think you are grossly misinformed. If over the past 10 years you don't believe that I'm a reasonable person with reasonable viewpoints and a reasonable approach to the video game Angeldust, if you don't believe that or respect it, I don't know why you stuck around for that long, but that's it's all good. It's all good. But I think if you knew the truth, like, of the matter, there is no way that you would say, like, I am insane or I did weird things or I. But there's no way, like, literally what I open with. There's no way for me to explain what the situation is. Except, and that's the final paragraph here. Anyway, that said, I believe a lot of people are grossly misinformed. If Hum is okay with it, and I leave the ball in their court, I'm also totally okay. Like, it's my idea now because I came up with it. With either of us releasing all of the emails that were on the topic that led to this conclusion, you know? So there are two subject threads basically on the emails. It's only 6 emails, I believe, with my replies to them, that's all. It isn't a giant document, it's a few lines of text, and that's all. But I would say release them in their entirety, and both Hum and I can confirm, like, this is all there is to it, or there is more, and people are leaving something out. There are 2 thread subjects, because it's basically 2 separate incidents. One is, like, business, and the other is limit. You know which ones I mean, Hum. And we will redact the names of the third parties. There's a few player names in there that can't be in there. And of course we'll remove the names of me and Hum because no one has to know, you know, and the email addresses too. I'm Frank Lucas, supported Angeldust, but Hum is a different story. No, there's nothing's gonna happen. Nothing's gonna happen because I will not do this. I'm not gonna do this. I think that would be the best approach. If people truly think that I'm like misrepresenting things, that I'm the boogeyman, or vice versa, you know, if people think, oh, Hum did something wrong, Hum is a boogeyman. No, don't worry about it. Like, I think everyone should know the truth before making a decision. A lot of people don't care, but I think this is the best way to honestly inform all of you about the situation, and everyone can pick sides based on the truth instead of speculation. And if anyone cares about it, I'll ask Hum about this after the live stream. Maybe not like today. It could be today or maybe tomorrow, but then we'll make work of this. I'll ask for their opinion if they want to reply to me. I think they will. Like, knowing Hum, we go back this long, you know. I think they owe it to me to say, like, yeah, okay, yeah. And then of course they can still say no, right? Like, I don't want my private emails to you to be open or public. I can live with that. But then at least the ball is in their court. I have absolutely no objections to my replies, like, in the entire chain being public. I think what I said is entirely reasonable. I stand behind it. I voice concerns. I voice my opinion. I give advice. I explain the situation from my point of view. None of it, like, there's literally nothing in there that I am ashamed of. I think differently of today, or that will change, like, my mind later. Absolutely not. I'm gonna be entirely honest and open if Hum also says, like, yeah, sure, let's do that, you know, let's solve this. Because I think this is one of the most controversial things that's happened in the community this past decade, or maybe even since the game's conception. And you know, we can't just go on like nothing's happened, like a lot of people are doing. Or at least, like, they're saying, like, okay, we're just going to ratio or cancel. You're entirely, of course, you can do that. It's no problem. And if you don't want to be here, that's cool too. And if you say, like, okay, Hum is the main attraction, Hum is Angeldust, and we're gonna, like, whatever. Do that. No worries. But I think... No, I'm not gonna ask for... But please, after 10 years, can you give me this, at least? Like, for being here? Nope. Hey, Niels is here. Hey, Niels. exact same time. No, the on-screen chat is working, by the way, Neil. So be a bit careful, please. It wasn't working last time, I think, because there's emoji in the stream title. I think then it just completely stops working. I think I figured it out. No, it's not about you, Loki, and it's not about Mr. Monkey, and it's not about iBookchick. It's not even about Niels, you know? It's not about that. Because you all due respect, are very easy to dismiss as, oh, you are part of this, you are part of that, you are biased, you are the... So, my comments are more directed at the people who think they know everything. Neil says, I'm not drunk now. That's good. I will make you drunk with this subject. But anyway, I think there's a very high chance that the message will not reach the people that it's intended for, and that they are very happy with that even. That even if they get the message, they will totally act like they never got it. And that's all okay, you know, that's all okay. If there's anything I learned over these 10 years, which is also why I'm not a big fan of these ransom notes, people will make up their minds based on incomplete information. We do that all day, every day, and there's only so much room for like conscious thought to put into like, hey, but what if the situation is actually completely different? And who knows, you know, I have literally no clue what rumors are circulating or what information is available. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Maybe Hum already shared all of the full emails with everyone and you're just laughing at me because I am the one who's ignorant and will never learn from their mistakes or whatever. You know, I don't know. If you already read the entire emails, good for you, you know, like, but at least could you do me the courtesy to say like, hey, I read all of the emails, I read all of it, and I think you're wrong on this point and that's why we're gone, you know? Do that instead, please. Like after 10 years, can you at least do that for me? Be respectful to me too. I'm not asking for much, I believe. And I think like this is the first time in my life that I say something like this, but I think I deserve that kind of courtesy from you. Okay? It's not much. You know, this is the first time I say something like this because I think this has entirely blown out of proportion and you all are just acting irrationally. Anyway. No one tells me anything. It was some stuff on Discord. Brother, join the club. Join the club. Anyway, I made my story. My Elon Musk story is great. But I wrote it and I think it's better if I not read the entire Elon Musk story that I wrote. Because I think that's only gonna make things work. I mostly listen to the drama unfold. I wish I was there, you know. Oh, that sounds so good. That sounds so good. But anyway, so to all of you people who have all the information and all of the emails, you know, let me admit, and I will give credit to Alexi. This has to be publicly called out as well, because this is not about me, it's not about Hum, it's about Alexi now. Alexi was actually decent enough to send me a message, giving me some advice and saying, hey Firefly, I will be leaving now. And I said, Alexi, thank you so much for that. And also I assured them that I had no interest in doing anything to their account for that decision. Or like I said, no, that's your account. I have no interest in doing anything with it. But thank you for the advice. So, can you send me the Elon Musk story? I can't. Like, yeah, it's a fictional story, but like, yeah, you can never be sure these days, you know. Now I want to know everything. Okay, so that's for the final time then. Like, I think that's the most important paragraph that I have in my sort of statement that I prepared. It's not even a sort of statement. It's just random babbling. Here, what I say. I believe a lot of people are grossly misinformed. If Hum is okay with it, I'm also totally okay with either of us releasing the dozen emails on this topic. There are two subject threads or email threads. One is like business and the other one is limit with redacted names of third parties. And like if anyone cares about it, I'll ask Hum about it, see what they want. I'm totally okay with, for the first time ever, having my private communication with them being open, because I think once you read that, there will be a lot of sympathy. Not only sympathy, but I think you will see where I'm coming from in my standpoint. What I decided, well, like what my thoughts were. And you will also be able to see Hum's, of course, because that's the other side of the coin of the party, the whatever. I don't know. Alexi isn't taking a break. Alexi left decisively. Yeah, that's what they told me at least. Like, oh, that's like I'm not. That's not literally leaking Alexi's message, okay? So that's totally different. It's a summary of what they said to me. Alexi said to me, "Hey, I'm leaving Angeldust, and goodbye." And I said, "Hey, Alexi, thank you, and rest assured your account will be there. Like, I'm not gonna remove it or ban it or anything." I saw him in game just a few days ago, and I feel I fixed the anarchy zone. I fixed the ground. Maybe I just misunderstood his message he sent me. Can happen. I was kind of curious about the Elon thing too. Oh, brother, it's a great story, but I can't tell it. I can't tell it. Like, wait a second. I can tell you the opening line though. Will I? Shall I? Oh, I don't know. Please don't sue me, Elon. You can't see it on screen, and that's good. Like, I don't want you to see it on the screen. It opens with the same disclaimer that I had on the other piece. As I cannot go into specifics, I have written a hyperbolic analogy. Everything that follows is fictitious, and it is to be interpreted for intellectual entertainment purposes only. Okay, here we go. The first thing. Imagine Elon Musk plays Angeldust. There you go. Boom. That's the that's the opening to the story. You already did, Obi. You already said one thing, so don't worry about it. I'm about to play the game. Is anyone with me? Because we will play the game. You can also see that the fighter that you see on screen is not my regular fighter, so I have to play the fighter to get rid of these colors. You can't do this to me, Slam. But I will show you. You can choose different heroes using the buttons. There you go. Boom. Obi is most informed. I've seen the emails and you completely mishandled the situation. Thank you for that feedback, Obi. If that's all that you can say, I can only guess. And that's it then. Like, goodbye. Thank you for all your years of service. Because I believe this is a final goodbye, as you phrase it. And unfortunate. You know, if you believe that, if that's your opinion, that's okay. Like, that's okay. I'll take it for future decisions. I'm not sure if I would do anything different. I think I made the calls as I saw them, and I stand by them. That's why I want the emails to be public, so everyone can see, like, either like how bad I handled the situation, and everyone can like be truly informed and say like, oh yeah, that's so bad. You know, it's my first video game. It's my first time running a community. This call was, I've spent a ton of hours. I don't even need to defend it. You know, a week earlier I had the reverse situation, and I spent a lot of time thinking on the situation, which is why this call came quite naturally. And I thought, okay, this is not something you can do. That's not what you do. And that's my conclusion. But 07, like, again, it's unfortunate. We'll have to rebuild, and we'll rebuild better. You know, next time this comes up, I'll be another Firefly, and maybe things go different. But thank you. No, it's not gonna get heated at all. Like, there's no emotions involved. Like I said, bro, you missed the part. You missed the good part. Brother, I said this. Look at it. It's not heated at all. Here, this is a sort of statement. This is my document. I just read this. I will dispel any rumors of fighting. Hum and I recently exchanged some emails. We disagree on points, but it was polite. Everything is polite. Don't worry about it. If you think like you are right and I'm wrong, that's good. You know, it doesn't change anything, but that's good. There's no drama at all. I'm not leaving, dude. You said before I leave, I will. Brother. Oh. Read the chat. Bro, yeah. Come on. Read it. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever. You missed stuff, Firefly. Yeah, apparently. There's also parts of like missing here, you know. I can't. Read messages. Stop talking at... Brother, don't tell me what to do. Like, if it gets heated, it's not about Hum, it's about this. Don't tell me what to do. You build a game, you live stream for 10 years, you build a chat, you know, and then when something like this arrives, you try to explain yourself and try to be clear about it without reading the chat or with reading the chat and not making a mess of it. You do that, okay? I will visit that live stream. But you can't do this to me, brother. Come on, I've been live streaming for 10 years. You know the format. Sometimes I go into this mode. It's about like 1 time in 2 years, you know. I can't do an honest, like it's a real honest story that I'm telling. I can't do that with like all of the brain rot going on in the chat. Sorry, that's not what I can do. I'll tell you what to do. And it's your choice if you will listen to me. So I choose not to listen to you, because I also use my eyes to process this information and not my ears, so it's literally not listening. There were more earlier. Okay, you can actually read my messages now. Whatever, I will do so later. There's a stream replay, fortunately for me. Zeloid Demon, how are you enjoying your donator badge? Oh, yo. Because, this was also a fun occurrence. It was almost at the same time frame, you know? Boom, here it says... this one. Well, that happened. I thought, okay, it's probably best not to reply to this topic because it is not really, like, maybe not really the truth, you know? But, yeah. Then other things happened. I was like, It snowed in the Netherlands. It's cold, yeah, it is. Like, different parts of the country got more or less snow, which is... I was unfortunately in the part where we didn't get a lot of snow. I saw people build like snowman and stuff, and I was like, oh, I want to build a snowman, you know? And you can't. I think he didn't mean it. It did snow. Anyway, I'm gonna sign into the game. Like, you know, you already know it's Sunday afternoon. No one's gonna be online. I don't really care. I never play Angeldust anyway, so it's my time. It's my time to play Angeldust for a bit. I need some coins on the leaderboard. Rob is online. What? Is Rob here? Is Rob in the sky? Where is Rob? Hey, Rob. Where's Rob? I can't see them. Rob? Oh, there. Hey. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. They're like, hey. I didn't see you there over there, Rob. I'm not sure if you're even listening to the live stream. Doesn't matter. I'm sitting over on my chair here. There we go. I was so happy when I went outside and saw snow. Likewise, Niels, when I woke up, I was like, wow, there's snow everywhere. It's really good. Alexis says, my position about Humcase is, I think it is wrong, but I don't want to dig deep into it and talk many about it. And Zelo uses a camera with translation. Alexi, it's really hard to parse. Do you mean to imply, like, other people are that I am wrong and you just don't want to talk about it? Or was this all? Like, no worries either way, you know? But it might be helpful, like, I'm not an English speaker, it might be helpful maybe to clarify, like... and it doesn't even matter, you know? Like, you're entitled to your own opinion. Like, whether I'm wrong, Hum is wrong, whoever else is wrong, maybe Elon Musk is wrong. Imagine if they played Angeldust. Anyway, let's go. Let's go. Let's go hunting. Rob, I'm not sure if you're here for hunting. I'm not sure if you're either at all. Like, what? It's easy to grind. I've done it. That's what she said. Boom. Oh, but wait. Then I must say, Obi, thank you for dropping by and at least making a comment on the live stream. You know, that's appreciated, because I think a lot of players just seem to have disappeared or something. And you know what? It takes courage to stand up and say like, hey, you know what? I think this dude is completely wrong. But at least I will give him the courtesy of being on the live stream and saying like, hey, dude, you're totally wrong. Maybe if that's not even the gist of the message, but that's sort of how I parsed it. Like, you read everything and you think it was entirely wrong. That's okay, you know, that's okay. That could be humbling. Not with 3 M's, but with 1. And but thank you. Like, Alexi, you too, thank you for sending a private message saying like, hey, I will leave the game. You know, thank you. And thanks for the advice that you think like, hey, wow. I see it this way. Thank you. Even before you were on the live stream, I told people Alexi is the real MVP today, because you were the only one, I can confirm at least, who was open and honest enough to get in touch with me. That's nice. That's great. That's not what she said. Brother, how can you even know? It definitely is what they said. Alexei fixed the anarchy zone. I didn't know this, but thank you. I solved the case for you. I already had way to discuss it in Discord. I hope that's okay. Come and take a look, that's what she said. How do you get a camera with translation? I think it's a Google feature maybe. They also used one or some sort of similar feature on the Pluribus show. Maybe they mean a phone with translation. Hello Cross! Happy 2026. Can anyone hear that bird? Is it a bird? There's some sort of bird like wah, wah, wah. I want to tell you all a story. Maybe come back when the live stream chat isn't working, Niels. I'll add an emoji to the stream title and then you can like chat all you want. But I'll be gone. Thank you, Ivas, as well. Firefly, soda meow. Tell me. Sweet home. Happy New Year! Oh! Hey! We need to break out the colors here. I have built it into my phone, I watch one on one, I play the other. Hey, that's cool. I wish I was cool like that. Happy New Year! A guy in my street had the most extreme fireworks a man can buy. Oh boy, this is gonna be a good story. I'll tell you what though, I enjoyed the fireworks this year. They were so good. There were all kinds of colors like pink and blue purple and green bluish and all kinds of like intense yellow, intense orange, very intense red. I was like, whoa, where did these fireworks come from? It's like professional grade fireworks or something. And it was amazing. I liked it, but unfortunately it's the last year that we can like do the fireworks thing as private people here in the Netherlands, which is not like a problem for me, but it is sorry to see it go, you know. The police came after he threw a shell on the street where it's just all houses. I read something about those shells, they're pretty powerful. I even felt a few. This man is a normal guy, but on the new year he just went wild. Sounds like you, Niels, on a bad day. Or on a good day, depending on how you look at it. So you have 2 points, Zila. You look like Firefly. Man, YouTube break on screen chat if there's an emoji in the stream name. Even Angeldust can handle emojis and NPC names. Yeah. It is what it is. It is what it is. Ayo, update that Angeldust iceberg with the ransom note bit. That's gonna be fun for the future. Hey, Firefly, remember? Oh, unfortunately, I was actually forgetting about it. Alexei says, your game is not so good, but it has good people in the community. Well, it had good people in the community, Alexei. I'm not sure if you got the memo, but the entire community has sort of like fell apart. At least that's my opinion of it. I have literally no idea, but and I know that the game isn't the best game in the world, because if it was, I wouldn't be sitting here now, would I? You know? But I'm glad that you're here for the people. I think we have a lot of cool people, evil people that might even people that might have left for a moment or for longer, you know? We're all good people and we all try our best, you know. Sometimes there's drama. We haven't seen any drama like this in a long time though, but you know what? It happened. People did what they did. I did what I did. And you know what? I do not understand. Like people who say like, you're totally wrong, it was so bad. Like how? What? Like send me an email, like explain it to me. Like don't leave me in the dark. The only way that I can learn from this is if you explain it to me. If you also are open to the suggestion that like I have good reasons for why I say what I think. That's what I have, Alexi. Alexi says, oh, Niels also says that the game is so bad, but the people are nice. There you go. Like, I'm not sure if I'm one of the people, but you're here, you're free to stay here, Niels. Niels, gelukkig nieuwjaar trouwens, 2026, wie had dat ooit gedacht? André Rieu werd ook opgepakt, had een bus vol met strijkers. Oké, dat was een grapje voor de Nederlanders. You can't leave us, Alexi. I need your help with the Anarchy Zone. You just try your best in game dev. I'm more of a game dev myself, I'd say.
Bring on the hard stuff.
I wish making new Angeldust was as easy as clicking a checkbox in the Unreal Engine saying like, reflections, boom! Unfortunately, I coded myself into the box where I have a custom game engine for the game. And every single feature that I want to add, I have to code myself. So, no matter how much I want the game to look different or be better, you know, I have to do it all with my bare hands. They are speaking bad about my favorite game. Which one is that, Loki? The game is not bad, I just play MMOs and that's a whole different genre. I agree, I agree. It's unreal that Rob is here. Is Rob here? Hey, Rob! Hey, Rob! Hey, Rob! Happy New Year, Rob, by the way. Oh, I already told you. I don't have to do it again. Hey, you know what? I appreciate that people hate me or dislike me and that they're still here, you know, that's good. Hopefully over time you can say like, okay, hey, I'm still here and things might not have been as bad as I thought they were or whatever, or maybe they were worse, I don't know. But I hope there are also people who say like, hey, yo, I'm happy to be here. We're alive, we're doing fine, you know. We build better. We build back better or something, that's what they said during the Corona thing, I think. So I hope to show you the improved loading time. Remind me later on that we have to go to Port Perry. Last week the game locked up for, I think it was 4 or 5 seconds or so, and then when you look around it stutters and it does the same thing still. If we go there today, it's more interactive. Man, this is some serious stuff. Are you talking about those Niels B fireworks, or is it about the water shading? Or is it about the drama? Thank you for reminding me, Soda Meow. Port Perry. But we'll have to go there a bit later, otherwise the stream would be very short. Otherwise it would be very short. That's what she said. Anyway. Wendy gonna make memes now. I have no clue if Wendy is gonna make memes now. We'll have to wait and see. Maybe Wendy is like, bro, I can't handle this drama. Soda Meow. Happy New Year. I hope you have a great new year. Maybe like things will change in your life, you know, and that you find a good direction. And that you find something that makes you happy. Mr. Monkey made it. I will never not laugh at this. Anyway, Mr. Monkey made a pretty... Ayo. Mr. Monkey made a pretty good hide and seek build. It was fun, you should see it. Someone bombed it. Oh, was it the Trump administration going after Venezuela? Not sure if you already caught that news, but apparently they kidnapped the president, Maduro, from the Venezuela thing or something. And it was super memey. I saw that news. So I'm still working on the hide and seek everywhere. I think that would be a killer feature for the game. Hide and seek everywhere. I think even if you like go to a wander and you were seeking and hiding there. And what's gonna happen when Firefly reaches the 666th stream and 777th stream is this stream will be about implementation, the casino, and we already talked about it, Alexi. I don't think I can solve the problem of regulations though. If you make something that simulated gambling, you can't do it in a kid's game, you know? It has to be 18 plus or something, or maybe even more restricted in some countries. But Alexi, please, like, maybe the game is super bad, you know, but can you at least say that the water is a tiny improvement, you know, and that the HDR pipeline is a tiny improvement, and the real-time shadows, which are not in this build, but are eventually in the game, you know? Please, like, oh... Like, yo. Hi, Wendy. There was also something else I wanted to talk about, but I completely forgot. Oh, the casino, yeah, which leads me to the following. There was a bit of a hubbub in the For Your Information Wonders thread. Maybe you remember iBookchick and Loki the Witful. Where people said like, hey, maybe we can spawn animals or like make creatures spawn on our claimed land. And I thought, okay, I finally see the solution in that extra checkbox per land, you know? But I think it's also very exploitable in the sense that you could just build cages everywhere, then claim the land, or claim the land and build cages, then make creatures spawn there, and you can just farm everything, because the creature can't break out of the cage while you just shoot it to death, you know? That's a bit of a big exploit. Then you can also farm for discoveries, you know, and you build a bot that just walks around and just shoots everything. Water is good, beer is bad.
All right. I'm gonna have to charge more for my services.
Huh. How did he know about traps? Man, you know what? I just try to think of all of the ways that you can abuse anything in Angeldust, you know? And that's just what happens. Wait, what? You're gonna add gambling to the game? No, people said like, can we have a discussion about the casino in the game? Firefly, Soda Meow, what's up? Do you just like saying my name? Because I see my name pop up a few times, but I'm listening. You can just type your question. I think if people built a creature grinding machine, no one would abuse it. I am sure. I think someone on my screen is already doing that. Space's bear is actually good. Firefly knows everything until Loki comes in. Alright, they would. Mr. Monkey already talked about it. There you go. I'll let you in on a secret. You can already build a creature grinding machine, I believe. But it's not as automated and... Bro, Colin, it's not as automated and it's not as foolproof as you might think it is. Do you need new GMs? I think I'll await what the community thinks before I make decisions on that, you know. Because the conclusion can be that everyone wants me gone, you know. If like what I did was so bad that people are honestly like, yo, I'm never gonna be there again, you know, horrible people there. Then I should seriously consider selling the game or things to other people, you know, so that they can continue my journey and I go doing something else, something I'm better at, you know. Yo everyone, iBookchick, Soda, Loki. Oh, I think Alexi means Space's Greens beer. Sorry, not the bear, but the beer is actually good. I never got a chance to try it. I don't drink beer actually, but the labels look pretty good. There are still like 356 days left. ID, we make Loki do 2 GM accounts, so the gold is split between them and they can't easily grind the leaderboard. That sounds like a good idea. Happy New Year, Firefly, ... That sounds sort of ominous. Are you about to ruin my New Year, Wendy? Happy New Year, ... It would be a shame if something were to happen to it. It's true. Hey, but the forum topic is there, by the way. Like, if people have like super extreme complaints, you know, about my moderation, that's why I asked. I did this last year, which was much less controversial, I believe. I said like, hey, year in review, you know, let me know if I'm making bad calls, if you think I'm toxic for the community, you know, make bad calls, allow bad behavior, or even encourage it, you know, post in there, you know, we can talk about it. But then we can at least do it in public, you know, because it's not rumors and people will know what I'm saying, you know, and what other people are saying. That's a way more open discussion. The mail lady is only level 2. I saw the mail lady 2 times this week. Make 6-7 a GM. Well, that person or someone close to it already was a GM in the past. I see no trouble with it. That's also with energy drinks. They be having the hardest designs, but it all tastes the same. Niels, very apt analogy. Is it Mark Paul or whatever the dude is called? Like the dude who smashes the other dude's face in, you know? He has, what is it called? Like Time or something? Or Rhyme? Or Sublime? They have some sort of energy drink themselves, you know? And it's only the word Rhyme on the bottle, and everyone's like, yeah, I need some face-smashing Rhyme energy drink. Oh no, don't. Oh no, don't. Ayo. Alexi, I'm glad you're here, because you know what? it just wouldn't be the same without you. I was actually worrying for a moment that oh, I have to go. No worries. Thanks, Rob. No worries. Have a great new year. Firefly said, was a GM today? That means not Soda or Loki because they are GMs. What? Now, I was worrying, Alexi, that you might use the bulldozer on Pexanima again. I thought, okay, maybe I need to dig up the old backups for that build, you know. But it looks like my worries were slightly unfounded. Alexi, we can talk about it more in private, because there's a few things that I think you are leaving out. But you know what? I see you as one of the friendly people these days. You will be a bad GM. Yeah, of course. Of course they will. I was just trolling, brother. We're not making the 6-7 dude a GM. No, that's not happening. Can we make an NPC GM? Assistana sort of is already. Maybe we should rename them to like GM Assistana. That's actually a pretty fire idea. And then give him the badge. Does Assistana have the badge? They should have. Like, do they have the GM badge? Because they sort of officially speak for the game, you know? Someone get on that. No one like one that flies around. They do not have it. Aye. Fake GM. She has no badge. Wilted flower. I had a whole topic about the case. So I say all known info about it. Okay. I'm still not sure what it means, because it is game mod or game master. Yeah, it is. I think it stands for game moderator, Niels? You can look it up on the website. It has the official... like, I'm going to look it up right here because I don't know either. Support. GM, moderator. So I think the G stands for game and then the M is moderator. So it's a game moderator. Or maybe it's the grade that we give them. It's not A tier, but it's G tier moderator. Nah. Yeah, those. I contacted Fatih, because I also DGM'd Fatih. I said, bro, what do you think? Is it about time to retire your GM? And they were like, yeah, maybe. I play the worst pay-to-win Korean MMOs, and they call it game moderator. Well, we're just like those pay-to-win terrible Korean MMOs. Like the Genshin Impact, like the Honkai Star Rail, you know, we're here every day, every single day, grinding gacha boxes, looting the Lokis, you know. Grind master. That's what she said yesterday evening. I can't stop winning. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, dang it. Yeah, that's what I thought. What's next? Am I getting DGM too? You can't DGM that. How do you kill that? Brother, look at the reflection. Alexi, you have to say that you have to concede. It's genius that the sun reflection is blocked by the shadow, right? Even though it's a very scuffed engine without real-time shadows. This is a genius effect, right? That the tree shadow blocks the sunlight. Say my name, say my name. I'm just farming for credits here. I'm farming Alexi. Ayo. Look, the ice also doesn't move anymore. How crazy is that? Alexi says it is very good. Thank you, Alexi. Yes, Wendy, you are next. Wendy, were you ever a GM? I want to play hide and seek. I found a new bit. This is how I will learn English with you. Come follow us. True story. I was driving in my car, as one does, between Christmas and New Year, I believe. And I passed a few fields, because we have a lot of those in the Netherlands. Hey, do me. Hey, do me. And we have a lot of polders. Ask Niels, like he's the embodiment of the polder mentality here in the Netherlands. So a polder, and there were all these waterways in there. We call them sloten. And I was just looking at the reflection of the sky and the clouds and all of that stuff in the sloten, like across the land. And they are so much brighter than the surrounding land because the sun and the sky are reflecting in them. And then I looked at the Angeldust water and I was like, yeah, that's my boy. ID, we just give 2 more GM accounts to Loki, so he has GM Whitful Loki 2, Whitful Loki 3, and make him GM for 72 hours a day. That sounds good until you realize that we can't have that long player names in the game. So the plan is foiled. We can't have Whitful Loki 2. It's impossible. Wendy, you are next. Firefly is going to make you a GM for 1 hour and then take it away. If I could ban Timmy XX, I would want to be a GM too, Lamau. Oh. I don't even say bad things about graphics. I always was talking about the gameplay and the game design. But you also have to imagine, and this is gonna sound like a cop-out. Once... It's something I realized with Angeldust, and it applies to, I think, more things in life. I'm not sure how to phrase it, so it's gonna sound like super extremely bad, and Obi is gonna kill me for it. But once something is what it is, it's very hard to change it. And I don't know how to better explain this. Once the essence like of something is there, it's impossible almost to change the outer appearance or the, you know? And I think you see it with games like big games, big guy pants, okay. If you take No Man's Sky, I think it's called, right? When it launched, it wasn't the game they promised. And they did a ton of updates and they're gonna be releasing a new game soon, so they're hyping up the No Man's Sky thing. And everyone says, hey, the game has improved so much. But I think if you play the No Man's Sky game right now, even though through all of the additions, all of the changes, all of the things, it is still the old No Man's Sky if you look close enough, you know? And it hasn't changed that drastically at all. So, it's not really a defense, you know, but I'm like, it's either investing 10 years in making another game, or making this game look more passable, and making players have a better time when they're playing this game, you know? It's really hard to fundamentally change what Angeldust is. Things like one-time use items, for instance, like give us potions, you know? That's a fun idea, but it goes completely against the idea what the game is. No Man's Sky is fine, but still boring to play. Hey, that sounds like Angeldust. Except No Man's Sky, I'm not sure, is it massively multiplayer like they promised? Because they said, yeah, of course you can meet up on the same planet and every player can see the other players. And then on launch day, like an hour or so after the game launched, 2 players were on the same planet in the same spot. And of course they didn't see each other because it was all a lie. It was all lies. The core game still lives no matter what they change. That's what I truly believe, yeah. So like I said, for me it's either investing another 10 years in completely making a new game, and it's gonna be really hard, like as a one-person team, I know how hard it is to make an entire game from scratch, you know. I think if you want to be successful, like Notch was with the Minecraft, and maybe Stardew Valley sort of was, if you want that, you have to make like every perfect decision along the way, basically. And perfect decisions are not measured by any objective means, it's just what is popular at that time. Because if you make Minecraft now, do everything the same that Notch did, you will not make $2.5 billion. Not at all. And it's the exact same product. So it's the time factor and the popularity and sort of the meminess of it, you know? I think there can still be a moment somewhere in the future, near future even, where people see Angeldust and say like, hey, wow, I want to play that for a bit, you know, because that's all you're gonna get today. People are not going to invest in a product at all, like for any length of time. The best you can have is like people saying, oh, I want to play that for a minute, you know, and once they play the minute, maybe they say, okay, I want to play another minute. That's all you can get these days. I think Angeldust can still reach that if we show people graphics and stuff that's a bit different, a bit more modern, and we show them that we have this community, or had this community. Hi Rain, Happy New Year. I bought that game, played for like 5 hours, then just uninstalled it. I made SK. I made so much money from Minecraft. That game was peak. It still is, some people say. It's only getting better. I see people play Minecraft on Twitch all day, every day, you know? But when I tried to do that, Niels, people said, no, you can't do that. The world is unfair. I said, hey people, we can cash in on the Minecraft hype. We turn Angeldust into a Minecraft server. You get boats, you get oceans, you get fishing, you get torches, you get like everything. You get potions, crafting, you get all of the depth of the gameplay that Alexi wants, you know? And then I think even Alexi said like, no, that's a very dumb idea. And I was like, what? It's unfair. Minecraft more like lamecraft. No, brother. People say it's a pretty good game, and we should respect that. I didn't play much. I don't know it too well. I did see the Minecraft movie last year, though, or a Minecraft movie last year, and I enjoyed it, even for just the meme moments, you know. Those stuff cringe. Why did Mr. Monkey get a Loki warning? Mr. Monkey's brain rotted because I said 6-7. I might have said that too. I don't get it. Were you one of those guys throwing popcorn when he says the chicken jockey? No. I sat there as a true boomer, you know. I was born in the 50s. I just sat there playing the Minecraft movie in the cinema. And I was like, this is peak cinema. Also, did you see that I implemented Ritpop's suggestion of fading out the reflection here? Yeah, I already showed you this last week. I think that's an extremely good idea. Thank you, Ritpop. Ritpop. What's up with that T-head creature? What's a T-head creature? You fool, I speak no bibble babble. Jibber jabber. I heard friends who got removed from the cinema for throwing all their food. And call me controversial, cancel me for what you want. I think that's the right call. You know, that's not... It's one thing to have the meme and it happens once, you know, that's the original, that's good. But I don't think it's very respectful to throw your food in the cinema. I think that's being obnoxious. The cinema staff don't get paid for that or anything. Like, it's not like... If people come up with the idea that that's like a good thing, they should clean it up, you know? Yeah, but they're kids and it's a meme, come on, bro. No, you have to be an adult sometimes and say like, this is not what you do. This is not how any of this works. This is we live in a society, of course, but people just be vandalizing it, lol. What? What? Anyway, again, the game is horrible, but the people are okay. Oh, I saw one of the kids from the musical club this week, and they had put their Cappuccino Assassino sticker on their cell phone, and it was so cute. They were really happy with it. They put the sticker that I had, you know, I gave them one, and they put the Cappuccino Assassino on the cell phone, and they were so happy with it. Soda knows the names, apparently. I think Soda has been brushing up on the brain rot these past few days or weeks even. Thank you, I have to go, I'll be in the game later. Continue to build the pyramid. I have no idea what the pyramid is. I hope it's not a bad thing. But it's all good. Hey Niels, goede voornemens voor dit jaar? I'm asking Niels about their New Year's resolution for 2026. And I will be in before they say 1920 by 1080p, you know, because that's not fun. We all know that joke, like that's such a boomer joke. I'll not take that one, Niels. Firefly, I'm doing a Paw Patrol in the Anarchy Zone. Pixel art? Or are you the... Oh, hi Jack, are you the Paw Patrol? Well, I wasn't listening. That happens more often on this livestream than you're ready to admit, I believe, Niels. Goeie voornemens voor dit jaar. Wat wil je dit jaar bereiken? Doelen? Have any goals? Things that you want to do? Want to learn something? Finally get that goth GF? Another job? You already have 4 jobs, buddy. If you add another job, you have a different job for every day of the week. What? I need a sign that says Paw Patrol. Maybe ask Loki, they can make pixel art of it. Loki, that pixel art trick is such an insanely cool hack that you made. I think it leans on the monospace font, you know, and then we take it to the next level. It's such a great trick. I think Soda or someone else posted like, hey, if you have the new WebGL, things are a little bit bright. Especially if you take the glowing sign, and that's correct. Hopefully that will improve in the future. Another thing that I need to say is, did anyone test that Ritpop bug that they reported? Because Ritpop seems to have vanished. Where textures do not load if you block them. I like the bright glow on WebGL. Yeah, it is fun, but there could be a bit more color definition in the highlights. I think, at least.
By your command.
Someone came in the worst time last night while I was selling 50 eyes to Soda Meow. What is 50 eyes? What is 50 eyes? What were you selling? I've not gotten to test the Ritpop bug. I was planning to, but all the drama took up all my time. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Loki. Am I the only one who sort of wasn't... What? Like, I wrote my statement because I think it's good to try and work it out, but other than that I wasn't like too fazed by it. What? Like, I disliked that people seem to be gone. Like, not one person, but everyone, like literally everyone vanished. But it's New Year's, of course, you know, people are doing things, school is starting again, no problem. But I was like, okay, it's a bit quiet, but no problem. You don't want to know Firefly, or you don't want to know Firefly, which some people might say is the correct interpretation. Oh, the Anarchy Zone stuff. Yeah, you know, and this Mr. Monkey has an illegal business running. I want to know all about it then. Do we need to ban them? No, for real, the Anarchy Zone stuff. If I have to go by Obi, they say like that's exactly how it should work. You know, there is no drama. This is the content. I'm not sure if Obi is actually still doing their Cynergy thing. I really can't tell, you know, but Obi says, wow, this is exactly what I wanted. So what someone calls drama, the other calls working as intended. I have to work tomorrow, and they are throwing a lunch or something, but I'm so messed up, I might need to call in sick. How are you messed up and then still on the live stream, Niels? Go to bed. Go sleep it off. You know, go to bed. Like, oh, take some warm milk or something, or hot cocoa. Dive under the blanket, you know, and sleep it off. You'll be okay tomorrow, you'll be fine. It's good. Like, networking, meeting your colleagues, you know. Mr. Monkey took your eyes and sold it. Soda is mad. I'm at 100k a monthly. Hey, hate the game, not the players. Let me check. No, those are mine. Oh, which is also my advice to all of the people who are miffed, you know? Hate the game, not the players. That's my best advice. Also, that's a big bird you have there. Which is what she said. Boom.
I hope there'll be more challenging fights in the future.
What's that you say? I have been drinking for a couple of days, this is not good for the body. Hey, I read a study somewhere that said, hey, maybe contrary to popular opinion, drinking 2 drinks a day is actually good for you. Like, we don't recommend you start drinking, but if you do, it's not that bad. I'm not sure if it was peer reviewed yet, but apparently that's a new insight. The American Health Association or something says this now. Like, don't start drinking, but if you do, 1 or 2 drinks a day isn't actually bad for you. It might even be beneficial, but don't start drinking. Like, if you don't drink, that's probably better, we think. I'm not sure if this is actual science then, if there's so much doubts in there, but you know, I read that somewhere. You know, and if you read it somewhere, it's probably right. It does eventually get old. What, the drinks? The beer. So you have to drink it even faster. Oh, the body eventually gets old. Oh. Why are people all talking past me? Like, they can't even acknowledge I'm here. So yeah, I saw the mail lady 2 times this week. She didn't look too happy. which and I sort of felt bad for her, you know. I was like, what? Why aren't you your usual happy self? It could have something to do with the fact that it was snowing, there was hail, rain, it was storming, it was freezing, you know. Like maybe that had something to do with it, and they still had to deliver the mail. Drinking all the time. That gets old. Yes, I can imagine. As with all things, you know, all vices or all pleasures in life, as people would call it. Mail lady not happy. I don't know. Like sometimes Luke's gonna be. Did you play her a tune? No, it was freezing and it was hail. There was hail falling from the sky. It was raining. It was snowing. There was a storm. It was cold. I'm not gonna play a tune under those conditions. Well, no, I didn't. Maybe you should make up a cup of hot cocoa for her and invite her to warm up a bit. What do I look like, Elvis? What's hip hop happening, chat? You tell me, Grizzle. You know anything more than I do? Please enlighten me, because people are being awfully vague about my conduct and like the fact, whatever. Happy New Year, Grizzle. It's fun for one day and then you wake up feeling all messed up, then do it again to feel good and then it's the same and the same. That's a very recognizable story, I think, Niels, for a lot of people who are either addicted or mildly addicted to a substance. So people, heed Niels' advice. I'm not saying this very often. Listen to Niels for once. Just don't start. I know what's happening. You need to invite the mail lady over. Brother, don't even get me started. We were just talking about the mail lady. Accidentally came out. That's what I told her. You know, I have a new saxophone.
I knew we could do it.
Hello.
Why aren't we
Hello, friends. Free coins. What? Mail lady is here. Oh. Hey. Hey, baby. Hey, mail lady.
find?
Hey, mail lady, baby. Wanna have some hot cocoa? How do you spell it? Cocoa like this? Cocoa? Mail lady is now nearby. Oh! Yo! This version also fixes the game knowing about players. So if people are hiding in the anarchy zone, you can actually tell who they are if they start chatting. It's insanely nice. Cocoa, I spelled it like that. It looked weird with the AO, but in Dutch we spell it like cacao, which is C-A-C-A-O. It's scuffed, but it is what it is, I suppose. No one wants to know about the saxophone. My heart is broken. No one cares about. See, everybody cares about the clown. Why are you giving her cocoa? People suggested I do. It wasn't me.
Sweet haul. What a blessed find.
Anyway. What about the sax?
Was worth the
You know? Was this about the No! Oh! Saxophone. Oh! It's a bigger one. Give her a Steam key for Angeldust. She can get one themselves. It's free. What, buddy?
nice.
It's all good. It's a tenor saxophone. It's a bit bigger. It's a bit lower. It's got a bit more like. What's the worst possible word that I can use? Let's pretend we can't see a mail lady. That is what she said. It's got a bit more, you know, depth to it. It sounds a bit deeper, you know?
I hope no one got hurt badly.
There's more volume to it. It's a pretty fun instrument. It will take a few more hours of practice, I think, to get used to the different sort of range that it has. But it's so far it's been pretty good. Aside from the fact that I got 23 new songs that I have to practice the next 3 months. Are you gonna play it? I am already playing it. It is a bit louder, especially in the lower register, you know, when you really make it growl, you know, like brrr. Ignore it? What? Are you gonna play? I will be playing it, but not on the live stream, not today at least. It's I only have it. I don't even have it for a day now, so it's really new. In fact, I got it yesterday evening when we practiced for the first time for the Italy thing.
Bring on the hard stuff.
The normal saxophone that I play is an alto, and we have a lot of people already playing the alto saxophone in that combination, so they asked like, hey, can you play the tenor sax? I was like, I'm not sure if I can, but I'll give it a shot. I'm just noticing my VR headset that is hanging on the wall is leaking. The battery probably. Yeah, I hope it's the well, it's probably best if I don't comment on this. Thanks for the hot cocoa, I need to deliver more mail now. Hey, see ya. See ya, mail lady. See you around. Let me know if it's hailing or snowing again. Huh? A what? No, I said see ya to the mail lady. Don't sue me, please. I got it. That's what she said. Which one do you have, Niels? Do you have the Quest? Quest 3 or the Oculus Rift? Are you more into the Steam VR? Oh, you're probably the one person in the Netherlands who bought the Apple Vision Pro, right? This is my third Meta Quest that just randomly breaks. Oh. Seems like it's an entire quest to keep them working. Anyway. Bank. Then she bank on my bank till I dank. Why is this a level 16 bear? Last live stream we had high level creatures and they were new levels for me, which was super great because I actually progressed in the game a little bit. Take all the gold, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no. Take the gold, Jack, and don't you come... It fits so perfectly with the song. You can't tell me it doesn't fit, that's what she said. Anyway, yeah. Take the gold, Jack. Don't you come back no more. I have to type it in the game now. I can't just take the gold, Jack. I'm waiting for the new Steam VR Meta Quest is the worst but the only option.
Sure, why not?
Why is nobody laughing at this joke? It was a pretty good joke. Come on, give me that. Like, at least once this year. Last year I didn't manage to make people laugh, but this, at least smile, you know? Take the gold, Jack. It's... I won't even explain. It is what it is. Tough audience today. Tough crowd. The sky looks like a sky that you could see in real life. I've been looking at the clouds lately again, and it's just really nice. Sunrise, sunset. With a bit of clouds, it looks exactly like Angeldust. Oh, at least I made someone forcibly laugh.
This is a nice find. Bring on the hard stuff. Let's see them dodge my attack.
Sing it, Mr. Firefly. I just did and no one appreciated it. I wasn't in this chat. Niels, thank you for smiling. Niels. Nog even een vraagje. 2 weken geleden heb je wat geld gedoneerd voor die loterij die we hielden. Iedereen is blij, zeg maar, met het resultaat. Mensen hebben zo'n diamanten badge gewonnen in het spel en hebben donateurstatus. En ben je nog steeds oké daarmee? Want je leek toen enigszins ver weg, om het even metaforisch te zeggen. Sorry, I just checking up with my homeboy Niels here if everything is okay. Regarding the donator badge lottery. Otherwise we might have to take some badges away from people.
I'm gonna have to charge more for my service.
Clap, clap, clap. Thank you, Soda Meow. Take the gold, Jack. And don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Skull. That's my cue to stop singing, I believe.
Sweet haul.
Jack, Firefly was singing a song about Jack. How cool is that? Yeah. I'm not sure. Like, Jack lost the lottery last week. Niels just conveniently vanished from the face of the earth after this question. Bro is very lucky. A Soda Meow, I'll tell you what, if I ever make up a song about a Soda Meow or something, I will sing it too. I actually practiced the Soda Pop song this week. On the saxophone, the alto. Just because I could. I don't even notice I'm missing something, I'm all good.
This is a nice find.
I hope that is about the money. But thank you, Niels, then.
That was a good warm-up. Who's next? Sweet home.
I can say the same thing. Niels made horrible games, but they're a good person. You promise, Firefly? I promise. For real, no cap. There is a song about soda meow. Oh boy, what did I get myself into now? It was funny, so it's worth it. Yeah, I still remember your quote where you said like, I have no idea what's happening. I'm not sure if you remember this. I have no idea what's happening, but people are saying my name a lot and I'm all for it. Oh, there's a song about soda meow. Have you heard it? I'm pretty famous. She's now getting that in writing. Okay. Send me the lyrics and the tune to it and I'll try my best to interpret these lyrics. It was funny, so worth it. That's also what she said. You know, if you can't dazzle them with the one thing, then you just razzle them with the other. Okay, Firefly. I will send it to you. That's true. I can't remember a lot. I drank like 10 beers. Is that where the spree started, Niels? Is that when like every day got worse and worse? Maybe even more. Yeah, you went to the supermarket, I believe, to get more, didn't you? Weren't you gone for a bit? Where you said, like, I have to get more, like, more beer? That was day 2. We caught you at almost the best moment then. Ooh, spooky. Loki, do it. Loki, do it. I'm calling it. Chat icon, spooky. Spooky, they did it! We didn't even see the chat icon. I'm pretty sure it was a like auto bot or something that posted that. I won dungeon. You have to deserve it. So tomorrow just work and then chill out for a couple of weeks. Why do you have to go to work tomorrow, Daniels? Is it the last day or do you then get proper vacation? What is happening? Why do you have to go tomorrow and then not work for weeks? What? So what if you call in sick tomorrow? Like, is it a going away party for you or something? What? You have 4 jobs. How do you not have to work any of them if... What?
Nice loot.
How do I not understand anything about your life? It gets confusing, like more confusing every week. And now Niels types, like, I don't understand what you're saying, but yeah, maybe. It isn't exactly... What? I don't understand. At least the sun shines for us. Nah, I just work, but I won't go to friends or something. Oh, what? Niels is a very elite. Tell me something new. I'm pretty sure that as you go, you will plan new things with friends too, you know. That's what happens. My life is crazy like that too. Sometimes people call me up and say like, hey, shall we do something right now? And I'm like, what? You can't plan everything ahead weeks or months in advance. It just can't be done. Yeah, I'm trying to follow you, Loki. We're following the priestess. Very easy to spot with the cyan kind of thingamajig. That's the Soda Pop song, by the way. That's where it always starts. Oh, you mean with the drinking? That you're gonna chill out with the drinking for a bit. Sorry if I didn't manage. Whoa! Ice! Look at that, there's ice! And we have the midnight, foggy midnight sun. Look at it! I haven't even seen it. Yeah, that lol. Oh, brother, sorry, sometimes I have to interpret like 5 layers of misdirection in your comments. Ah, I get it now. That's what she said. But look at it, that's nice. Look, that's the sun on the ice. Ayo!
Right.
Soda, you look really good on ice. It's Soda Meow on the rocks.
What a blessed find. This is great.
Who doing it? That's what she asked. It was me. Best viewers. Buy them on this website. I don't know why that word and that entire URL hasn't been banned from Twitch yet. Like every week, every single week, some sort of weird bot comes in and spams that URL. Like why, bro? And the worst part is it even shows up on the live stream chat. Firefly, you look good. Thank you. Thank you for the compliment. It took no effort at all from my part, literally. But I'm glad that someone at least sees something positive in me. Okay, for one stream that's allowed, you know, for one stream in 10 years or whatever. And with the sentimental New Year thing going on, I think I'm allowed for one stream where I say something like that, you know. And then it's business as usual again. Just having a bit of fun. Naturally good. Hey. Haha, we have Knopka Flower. Making up their mind real quick. Oh, there are people online. Quick, quick, log out, log out. Botting on YouTube is very hard, so I respect the grind. Yeah, but this was on Twitch. I think Twitch is a bit easier. Hi, the Neon. Happy New Year. La da 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 da. It's actually pretty nice weather outside right now, Niels. Go outside if you can. Catch the sun for a bit. I heard that catching the sun is good for the vitamin D12 or something. So if you can, hop outside. It's better than drinking. Why is this so amazing? I like blocking the sun like this. Mr. Monkey, please hurry up. Hurry up. Bruh. Hey Numi. Happy New Year. Welcome to the live stream. Numi, we are playing Angeldust. You might have heard of this game. The whole world is waiting. Indeed they are. It's almost sunrise. Yeah, I bet as soon as the dungeon is done, the sun will rise. What time is it actually? It's 12 o'clock. It's already afternoon. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, this is actually a perfect test for my new system. Will it work? Will the dungeon actually disappear? That's the big question. The dungeon disappeared.
Let's get going, shall we?
Oh yeah, this thing. Yeah. This thing will be fixed soon too. Please don't ban me, please don't cancel me, Loki. But that will be fixed soon too. Like, thanks for the reminder. It is on my list. It's one of the very few things left over on the recent list. That's a very good call. That will be gone, that feature. No, not my manots. Yeah, your manots, your mammoths, your mamnots, they will all be gone. Man. I had to do it to him, Slime. Look at that ice reflection. That is so good. And then the sun is in the shadow sun clouds. And then it disappears. Okay, so it didn't, but you know what I'm saying, right? Boom, boom, boom. This is a bigger troll than Niels. Wait. Hold up. Is Alexi still watching? Because I'm getting conflicting reports here. People said like, no, they're gone forever. And then Alexi is like, bro, I'm here. Oh, what? I don't know. Let me know if it's permanent, because then we can at least say goodbye. I don't want to just like, not say goodbye. It's not my style at all. Boom.
This could be helpful. I hope no one got hurt badly.
This could be helpful. Hey, the Neon. Happy New Year. Fireworks. Hi, they say. Please don't ban me. I'm replying with hi. Ayo. Gaming New Year. I made the same joke to the people in the gaming group, like where the people I play games with. In Dutch we have Gelukkig Nieuwjaar, which means Happy New Year. And then I said Game Lukkig, like with game added to it. And they were like, oh yeah. Maybe they weren't, but you know what? It's a story, okay? This is not part of a statement, sort of. Loki, you're about to die! Get out of here, your turret is already magical. Fantastical. The troll is frozen in place. The ground got a little bit too cold under their feet, or too hot under... yeah, whatever. It doesn't work like that. We kill it. Level 6, and we're gonna make it, baby. I can feel it. It's almost... I can feel that... yeah, I can feel it. I have 1 HP left. Oh, that was just one hit too much.
That was easy.
That was too bad. See, that's what you... no, not my fire. Don't worry about it. I'll survive. I'll manage. It's only 100 coins. Just don't steal them. Let's do this. Are we going to the east? My Firefly. Yes, hello. I ripped. Popped. Sounds like a male lady speech. I'm gonna go follow the advice and go to the store and walk a bit outside. It always works. 07 to you, Niels. We'll see you in the future, hopefully. Feel free to hop by anytime. We're here on Sundays now. Zondag 2 uur tegenwoordig, livestreamen. Zaterdagavond zit ik andere dingen te doen. Komende maanden, zondagmiddag. Goed om je te zien, goed nieuwjaar. Beste wensen, zie je volgende keer. Niet te veel kopen. Soda, did you steal all of the power-ups in front of my face? Keep watching, I know I'm pretty good looking. What? Are you stealing my thunder? Are you Zeus? The Thor of Thunder, or whatever they might call him? Why do I see all these triangles on the map? What are you even doing? Show a photo. I think they did, way back in the past. I'm not sure which stream number it was, but it was there for a moment and then it was gone. I hope you enjoyed. Because basically, it's there forever. Let's see how long we can hunt today still. I have a sneaking suspicion that the hunt group is sort of slimmed down now. Can we boot Loki? Not at the moment. I think we made enough decisions for for a month's worth this last week. So, please. Only one GM is good enough in this game. Oh, don't get me started. The entire incident led me to investigate some of the GM accounts, you know, and I should probably not talk about this. Great topic. Great topic. Enjoy the sun, Niels, as iBookChick says. Pedro Sanchez is here. Hey, all the way from Paraguay.
Time for some target practice.
I'm specifically walking here so that you can see the sun reflection, of course. You already knew this. I'm just showing it off. Now, did anyone watch that Pluribus show thing? Imagine my disappointment when I found out it wasn't about the bus at all. I was like, what? This is the most misleading advertising I've ever seen.
All right.
They sort of advertise with the fact that there are many buses, like a pluribus, like multiple buses, and then there's not even a single bus. Anyway, Firefly, if you have any questions about any gem, I did not even hear about the boss thing. Let me know. Including myself. If you have any question about any gem. I don't have any questions about any gem. I think it's all good. I think that's all good.
So, this is the fat loot everyone was telling
I have a question, Soda. Can you sing a song?
Ready when you are.
Hey, the Neon. Hey, see what the game did? I'm not sure if it was for everybody. Instead of saying like unknown scout or unknown builder, it said the Neon is now nearby. Because the game actually remembers that they are the Neon. How cool is that? That's really cool, Firefly. I know. I was busy for a moment, that's what she said. No worries, let's go. So I'm thinking we hunt for about, like, at tops, half an hour or so. See if it's still fun. To be quite honest, I didn't sleep well the past few weeks. Like, for real, the past month has been a disaster. Consistently waking up at like 4 or 5 in the midnight and just not being able to get back to sleep. It's so scuffed. It's so scuffed. And then yesterday evening, I was just laying in bed and it was just all the music that we played. It just kept looping in my head and I was like, what sort of fresh nightmare is this? Face reveal and singing at the same time. It will cost you $1 million. Like Zimbabwean V-Bucks or something else. I don't know. Who am I even talking to? Is anyone still listening? Come on, someone type something. What am I even doing here? I'm playing Angeldust. Like sure, everybody needs to get like used to the new thing. Yeah, Mr. Monkey says I'm here. Yeah, but I also see you win the game, so that's not really a thing. The past month hasn't been very good for me either. Hoping January is kinder. Hey, that's good. You are playing Angeldust. Yes, I am. I am Angeldust. Angeldust playing. Yeah, what? Hey, you know, we'll see what happens. Well, I am here too, and I'm glad to hear that, Soda Meow. Really glad to hear that.
You know I get paid by the hour.
Low-key clone yourself. I'm just interested also to hear like different voices, like if other people are there who might just want to chat, you know, take your time now. It's hard to play Angeldust and chat here. I can imagine, because I can't do it either. Look at this, look at this. You don't see the sun reflection, and then you move over here, and then you don't see the sun reflection. Boom. See, that's the power of the new graphics. If there's no sun reflection, there is no sun. Golden cats! Get your golden cats right here. I see at least one. So maybe I should say get your golden cat here. Anyone want it? Obama? You want the golden cat? Go get your golden cat. I forgot whose alt the Obama is. I think we just slaughtered this cat and nobody really profited from it. I don't have work tomorrow. Nothing annoys me. Oh. Can you explain the secret to me? Mr. Monkey, it's time for bed. I think they just woke up. Hey, Obama. Obama. Maybe we should have an alt badge so all alts automatically get an alt badge. Yeah, and then players would just be making alt badges because they want the alt badge. Firefly, is there any good movies you can recommend? Ooh, I watched a few the other day. The one that I liked was, what was it called? The one with like the people in it, the actors.
Here we go.
I like that one a lot. Arrival. 2016, I believe. Let me look it up before you look at the completely wrong movie and accuse me of like making bad calls here. Arrival. Maybe you already watched it. I recommended it once before.
I am the king.
Yeah, I think this could be it.
This will be easy.
Arrival 2016. Loki says I have seen it. Wendy Simple comes in with the clutch recommendation, or like the stock recommendation. Shawshank Redemption. I thought that was good. It was watchable, you know. Maybe that just wasn't my type of movie. Shawshank Redemption is a watchable movie though. Like, you will not be super bored or anything. It's decent. Let's do some hunting. Baby Driver, I don't know. I think that's, or do I know? Yeah, that was that one movie that was hyped majorly on Netflix. I saw it. I didn't like it too much. It's got a fun gimmick. It's got a cute gimmick or something, and it's watchable. But it's definitely, for me, it's below Shawshank Redemption. Good topic, by the way. Here we go. We finally got the chat rolling here. Green Book, I like that one. Green Book was a pretty fun movie. That was probably my favorite of the three that you mentioned, Wendy Simple. I avoided watching Green Book for many years because I thought, no, this is not a movie I'm gonna like. Just looking at the branding and the cover art and all of the things that I knew about it, I was like, nah, this is not gonna be my movie. Then I watched it and it turned out to be like a really fun movie that I enjoyed. So, Green Book, yeah, recommended. I recently recommended The Accountant to Talking Plants. Okay. I don't know much about that one. Is that about like sort of John Wick movie where you have someone killing people? Some music, please. I'm gonna back on a running schedule. Music. I probably already told you that I got a jazz CD from the saxophone repair dude, who repaired my saxophone, and we got talking about music. I gave him a CD like that I made, and they gave me a CD that they made, and that's a jazz CD. No one knows it, no one listens to it, except for me, and I've listened to it many times already, like dozens of times, in 2 months or so. So that's pretty fun. But I can't recommend the CD because you don't have it. You can't get it anywhere. It's just like super Firefly special. Oh, you look at. Oh, I'm gonna put the camera here for a moment so I can read the chat. What's Green Book? It's a movie about people, basically, with actors in it. Ben Affleck, it's so good. What's it about? If you need a list of movies so that I can DM you some really good ones, do not worry. I will make sure none of them are horror-based because I know you do not like them. It's definitely a bit more violent. Yes, there's killing. Not here of that. No gory stuff. Heh. Oh, there's a few. Oh, give me 1 second. No, Firefly, that's actually multiple seconds. You were... Yeah, whatever. I should have a list somewhere with movies that I watched recently. I had a few quite good ones. I recommend The Accountant to you as well, Firefly. I'll take a look at it. So again, I spent the past few days watching that pluribus thing, and there was no bus and there was no plural, so I was like, bruh, this is false advertising. You can't do this to me, Slam. And to be honest, a lot of people said like, wow, that's really something that you should watch. I think I decided because I watched parts of, what was it called? Star Wars, Blade Runner Wars, Star Wars, the new, I have no idea, whatever I watched. It was some sort of Star Wars show that people said like, wow. Andor, I think, no, it was not Andor. It was Andor. Was it Andor? It might have been Andor. People said, you need to watch that one. I was like, even the first episode just didn't do it for me, Slam. The pluribus was at least watchable, and the cinematography was great. Ultimately, the plot was not to my liking in the sense that it's just too little content for too... There are beautiful shots in there, and sure, you can take a long shot of some nice panorama, you know, I'm all for that, but it was a little bit too much of that and too little content for my tastes. Is there any biography music movie? Yeah, I avoid them. I see... Whoa! That's a black trapper nest. Let's go. This is so many black trappers. We get all of them. Here we go. I tend to avoid those biographies because I always find that there are some nuances that they get wrong and it's just misinformation, basically. I recently watched The Little Prince 2015. That is a good one. And that brings you back to the childhood feel. Alright, alright. Oh, wait. Then I have a simple one. I have a very simple one for you, Soda Meow. The original Beauty and the Beast animated movie. I remember watching that one and thinking, this is pretty fun. I think that is one. I never saw the Disney classics, like if you could call those like that, back in the day, because like I just didn't have access to them, or they weren't released, or they were released but they weren't hot anymore, you know. I never watched any of those classics, but I was told that the Beauty and the Beast was one of the best ones, and that was definitely a good watch. Beautiful animation, nice locations. Some parts of the story, like, it definitely isn't like a super well written story for these days, but it's not bad either. Truman Show, yeah. I should probably watch it again to get a better informed opinion. I thought it like gave away the gimmick a bit too quickly, and then it just dwelled on it a bit too long. I know I'm a harsh critic, you know, sorry. I like the one that's called Walk the Line. It's a musical movie about Johnny Cash. I don't know anything about him. I heard about that. Yeah, Walk the Line with Johnny Cash. My absolute favorite Disney princess movie. And my dream, a library with a rolling ladder. Keep rolling, rolling, rolling. Yeah, it's the Beauty and the Beast. Soda Meow. Shall I tell you a fun fact about Beauty and the Beast? It's actually a dumb Firefly joke that I made in real life. A few months ago I had to do like a small-time musical exam thingy, and I was there with my teacher, which is a very kind girl, and we had to play a duet, basically. They said do it, and I was like, okay, which one? So we played a song from Beauty and the Beast. It's called Beauty and the Beast. So then I said, like, in this song, conversely to real life, I will be performing the Beauty, and my teacher will be the Beast. Extremely fun. It's a beautiful song. I like that duet. Like the arrangement of that duet, like it's fire. You play that with someone else, and it's like, it's hard not to love the song. Beauty and the Beast. I think I watched it when I was young, but yeah, I could watch it again. Yeah, well, no, I just told you the story. It wasn't much, but like I said, like in that version, I was the Beauty for once, and they were the Beast. That was pretty fun. It was just a dumb joke, you know. You know me. If you don't already know, that's what I'm. If you like musicals, then I recommend The Greatest Showman 2017.
Time for some random violence.
Greatest Showman of 2017, or in 2017, or about 2017. We about the Greatest Showman. Why can't I hit this tripod? Why can't I get all these coins? Obama, why are you stealing all of my... You could be the Beauty if you let your hair loose, Firefly. Oh, a lot of people. Don't get me started. People reminded me of that yesterday. I was actually like that Beauty and the Beast in one evening. That one evening, if you could even call it that. Y'all know so many movies. Yeah, if you really want to know, I should look at my my other disc. You know, I have a list of movies on that. It's only the good movies. But this was good. This was good. We had the chat going. You know, that makes it more fun to stream. Everyone stay hydrated, by the way. Oh, that reminds me. Are you gonna get it cut? I'm contemplating it. Yeah. There's like New Year. It always seems like a good moment to take more difficult decisions. I think I'm warming up to the idea of like cutting a large piece of it off, like enough or like maybe even a bit more to donate it. I'm not saying that I will go like super short hair, because the idea was that if we cut the hair it would still be at least long-ish, you know. But it's now getting like extremely long. That's also what she said. Disney movie Coco. It's a good movie too. You should watch it, Soda. Recommendation by Wendy Simple. I think, yeah, I think Loki mentioned that in the past. It's what we gave the mail lady, right? Hot cocoa. Wait, maybe that wasn't exactly the case. We've got Piri or something. Like, I'm really scared to pronounce these Russian names now because last week we had a bad one, Alexi said. What is it about? Coconuts? Well, no, that's the adult version of the movie. No, this is just about the dude with the guitar, if I remember correctly. He lives somewhere in like Mexico or I don't know, but it looks like South America or something. It's about family, and that's what makes it so important, realistic. That's what makes it so valuable. It's about family. If you cut it, how much are you gonna cut it? Like I said, enough for it to be able to be donated. Maybe a bit more, but I also want to keep my as long hair as possible because I like the look. I like the look, you know. I like the look, and I can't lie.
Let's see them dodge my attack.
But it's seriously long. Look at it. Like if it is curly and it's wavy, you know. My hair is curly and wavy. If it wasn't, it's almost like literally down to my other body parts, you know. Dude, instead of running away, you should kill the troll. You suited Firefly the look. What? You suited Firefly the look. What? I am just myself, you know? It's so fluffy. That's what she said. Ayo. Someone take care of this Nimbus. It is really fluffy. We need a scout. Yeah, I guess it takes ages to dry. Yeah, a few hours at least. And then still parts of it aren't dry. I'm also not well versed in the technique of drying hair, you know. I don't use a, whatchamacallit, hair blower or something. Because I think that's damaging for the hair. At least that's what some hair people told me once. So I avoid those like the plague. So I just go in the shower and then I let it dry naturally. Okay, wait. Yeah, I also see some girls, like they have the towel thing, like they wrap the towel around their hair and then just wear it like that. Not sure if that works, because the towel gets like wet too, right? Get a low taper fade Firefly? Yeah, that looks fire, you know? I looked at it. Hey, and I respect that people say like, wow, you looked way better with the short hair. But you have to imagine I was like years younger too, you know? Like age doesn't do anyone good, you know? When I air dry my hair, it takes a whole day. Oh. That's longer than it takes for me. I air dry my hair or use a towel. Yeah, like a towel, that's what I used to. But then I also have this thing called, don't sleep with wet hair, you get headaches. Is that why I'm lying awake at 4 o'clock in the morning? Nah, don't worry about it. What I wanted to say is I also have this thing called leave-in conditioner. So after I shower, I sort of half dry the hair, or it doesn't have to be like super dry. And then I use the leave-in conditioner, and it also makes it a bit more fatty feeling, is that a word? Like more greasy, basically, and it makes it smell good too. That's one of the things. And supposedly it protects the ends of the hair from splitting. But I've got like man hair, you know. My hair is, I'm a dude, you know. My hair is way more rigid and stiff, and yeah, whatever. But it's completely different compared to female hair. Female hair is way thinner and it's more bendy and it will split more easily. My hair, you can basically hang a entire anvil from my hair and it still wouldn't break, you know. It's like super super strong. Oh, whatever. It's about the hair, people. Me too. iBookchick says, I love 21 spray by Purology. Okay, I'm not that well versed in the leave-in conditioner. I've got, I think it's called Essential Elements or something by some company. And it's got, like, they all say they have like the natural oils and stuff, and it's all probably chemical stuff that's in there, you know. Man, waiting for long hair to dry naturally always bothers me, but on the other hand, I miss having long hair. Yeah, it is certainly a thing. I know of multiple people who said like, okay, I can't have this long hair, you know, it's just way too much to take care of. Firefly, you have hair, lots of guys be jealous. I don't know if guys are jealous, you know. Maybe the hair is all I've got, you know, the rest of my looks are nothing really amazing or anything.
Let's do this.
Like leave-in hair serum, I think that's the exact same thing, yeah. So the message, what? Obama. Go to the website, log in with your player name and enter the code in the box. The orange box. I don't think there's an orange box. I think that's misinformation. Boom, 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 boom.
That was a good warm-up. Who's next?
Should I look up the box?
Why?
Or it's not really a box, it's more of a pot. It's not really a pot. Should I show you the... Pedro, I admire your courage, but someone heal Pedro now. Heal Pedro. Pedro is about to die. Mr. Monkey, well done. Well job, great done. It's a white box. It appeared only during the live stream. Yes, that's entirely correct. Ritpop had such a great suggestion, saying like, hey, make the reflection fade out with the ambient occlusion. That was such cash money. And then I took it even further and I altered the ambient occlusion model for the liquids and the stuff. And now it just looks so good, the transition between water and non-waters. And the sun reflection does go all the way up to the edge, but then the sky reflection doesn't. And that's the trick to making it look good, I believe. Because you avoid the hard transitions, but you do get the sun stuff. Firefly. Long white box. Are you what? Hello. We also still should do the Port Perry thing, and we should maybe do the hide and seek, the Mr. Monkey. Is that what people want to do? Also, let me open up the door here. Firefly, do you shampoo your hair twice when you shower? Why can't the white box be in the account at all times? Because the code changes every time. That's why it's not there, and it's just ballast, it's just fluff if I'm not live streaming because it doesn't do anything. I don't shampoo twice. I do it 3 or 4 times. That's what she said. No, but I find twice is not good enough. I do it until the bubbles appear. What I want to show, Loki, is what I said at the start of the stream. I want to show you that the interactivity hopefully is a much better in this version than it was before. Instead of locking up for seconds. I promise you, I haven't visited Port Perry on this computer today, so it's not this cache that's hot or anything. It will be a cold visit, just like last time, and hopefully it will lock up much less than last time. It should. If it doesn't, I have to go back to the drawing board. So when I shower it, like, or I do the shampoo 3 or 4 times, depending on how much bubbles come off. Because I've been told, like, once the bubbles come off super easily, then it's clean, you know, then all of the oil is gone, basically. And then what I do is I take a little bit of shampoo and I just massage it into the middle and the end points of my hair. Just to make sure that it gets a little bit. It protects against the chalk in the water. Is that the correct word? Is it like chalk? Sort of the white residue that you get when water has been on the surface for long. Of course I shampoo twice or thrice, Loki says. Yeah, but the question was directed at me, buddy. I mean, yeah, do shampoo twice, because the first one it's not so bubbly. Yeah, I have to do it 3 times sometimes. And sometimes even 4 times. Yeah, it's probably got something to do with where I've been, if I've been outside for a bit, if I've been like playing sports or something, tennis. You don't have to use too much shampoo. I use quite a bit, like not hands full or anything, but I use quite a bit for the first time, and then the second a little bit less, and then the third time even less. And eventually it's just like a few drops are enough to get all of the bubbles, you know? Once you get the bubbles, you're in safe territory. Oh wow, so the meow says. I can't believe I'm getting shampoo tips from a man. What? No. I try my best. This is what I could piece together from all of the advice that I got. The hairstylist also said, get a decent shampoo because the other ones are just watered down and you will need more product to get the same results. So get a decent brand. It costs like a lot of money, but it's worth it in the sense that it will do a more effective job of cleaning your stuff. Do you wash your hair every day? No, that's not something I can do. That's literally not impossible. I don't have the time. I don't even have the patience to do that. It's just, that would completely ruin my life, because then I would have sometimes to go outside with wet hair, and then I would get headaches and stuff. No, it's impossible. Again, I love Purology. The Strength Cure line is great for really long hair. It sounds like a decent tip. Let me look up the one that I have. It might be super scuffed, you know, but it's the one that I have. Essential... What did I call it? Essential... I think... Is it Garnier? Leave-in conditioner? Essential Elements, I think it's called. It's probably an entirely different... It's not this one, it's not the Kruidvat. This looks like it a lot, but it's got a different name to it. Wahre Schätze. It is Garnier then. Leave-in conditioner. Let's see what we get if we look that up. It's like a bottle with a spray thing. Yeah, it is like this, but it's not in German. Africa. No, it's a little bit different. It's a little bit different still. But it sort of looks like that, the bottle at least. I think they make so many different products that you just can't tell what it is. You will never find it on the internet, because then you would be able to compare products, you know? And that's not what they want. They just want you to buy the mystery stuff for a few years, and then they rebrand it and it's the same thing, but it's now twice as expensive. I used to like lots of shampoo, Soda says, then I heard that it wasn't good. Okay. Even now that my hair is short, I rarely wet my hair when I shower. It is well known in salons here. There you go. I like Japanese brands. Okay.
This place must be purified.
I kind of feel bad for anyone who shows up. They are going to be like, what? Why are we looking at shampoo instead of playing games? Well, it's much worse than the alternative, which is the ransom note, you know? We did that segment, I'm done with it. You know, nobody showed any interest in me contacting Hum. So I think that situation is somewhat done. And we move on with life. Garnier, nice. It almost read like gamer, nice. I thought, okay. Germany always makes some good stuff. You can't say that part out loud. Wendy, the meme master. Hey, this is probably some of the final battling that we're doing here. We kill the Wheatlers, then we go for the Roamers. Hey, at least the movies discussion was fun, you know, that was a very interesting topic, so good stuff on that. We kill a few of the Roamers, a few of the Wheatlers, and then we go to the Port Perry. Just a quick, brief look there, and then maybe we do the Anarchy Zone hide and seek if players aren't going to be griefing there. No, I mean, I read that the stuff in shampoo sodium lauryl sulfate is not so good. Okay. Yeah, depending on the chemistry, you know, I'm just going to trust whatever they put in the bottle, you know. I use it and it is what it is. I'm not getting younger, so my hair is like... It isn't what it was, but it's still pretty good, you know. My hair is still pretty good. I don't see any problem with the routine currently, so... Yeah, let's not get started on makeup, you know. That's... Here! Tripod and battle. And Battaglino. Here we go. Tripods, and then we go to Port Perry. And then we go to the hide and seek, if players want.
Here it goes.
Firefly, use any lip balm? No, my experiences with lip balm are very scuffed. Literally. Like, the more you use it, the more your lips get scuffed. And then you have to use even more. It's sort of a self-fulfilling prophecy, you know? It gets worse and worse and worse by the second. Okay, I'm switching over to the DPS here. Please, please, battle with me. Jack says help. Yes, Jack, help me. I'm ripped. This is what? This is the final battle for the stream. I think I thought these were different tripods. They looked great to me, but they were actually orange. Before I forget, I saw Blue Shoes again, and she wanted me to say hi for her and wish her a happy new year and a great stream. Hey, if you see Blue Shoes, wish them a happy new year and a happy stream. Jack says, where are you? I'm not sure if it's directed at me. I will steal a few coins though. I will give you that. I want to pay back my debt here. My debt. The Neon, don't die. I will protect you. If I can freeze any of these tripods, I will. But I'm not getting any crits here. Do not let Mr. Monkey loot. Too late. I think Mr. Loki Whitful is on the case here. Hey Jack, I like your outfit. Level 11, level 11. Boom, 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 boom. Jack's outfit looks very natural, as if a player like that would just naturally roam the world, you know?
I knew we could do it. Let's do some hunting.
Okay, good hunt. Phew, yes. Good hunt. That's this hunt for today. I now visit Port Perry. And then we take a look at a Mr. Monkey build. Let's go! You're all awesome, and we're gonna visit Port Perry. Hey, wait! Soda Meow says, hey, wait! What, wait? What's the problem? I need new musical list for... Yeah, you will get one, you will get one. Don't worry about it, don't worry about it. Let me heal up for a moment and then visit Port Perry. Oh, the dispenser is gone. Looks like I'm dependent on Soda Meow now. Obama. Did anyone see that MOA come in from the west? Let me be clear. Oh, you are very clear. You are entirely white, Obama.
I am the king of monster fighting. Ah, nice loot.
I see a roamer and then a MOA. Final targets. Obama is here. They were, but they were very clear because they were entirely white and then they left. Eats, shoots and leaves. Hey, I like your hidden tiger, Jack. It suits your outfit. Great stuff. Your hidden tiger is extremely amazing. Now we kill the MOA and then we visit Port Perry. And hopefully I'll be able to show you that it's more interactive frame rate, you know, and that holds for every wonder that we will be visiting today. Here we go, here we go. Thank you all for playing. Everyone, look at the live stream right now. Hopefully this will be a cool moment. I hope I started the right exe file here. Here's what's gonna happen. I have the entire Wonder Chunks zip file installed on this computer machine. So everything is loaded in. It's a lot of data that the OS has to search through. View distance immense. This is the same as I had last week. And here we go. If you like bedroom pop, I recommend you check Rex Orange Country. Okay, watching. Here we go. Here we go. So what we're looking for, last time when I did this, teleport to Wonder 44, Port Perry, the game locked up for several seconds. It was like an insane wait. What I'm hoping happens now is that we just see the start of Port Perry and it doesn't stall, it just loads in. You know, it might be a little bit like slight stutters can happen, but it shouldn't stall the entire game for seconds at a time. Here we go, here we go. Check it out. 3, 2, 1. Boom, see it? Like, I can look around while it loads in. See, that's so much better. Like, for real. And when I look around, it doesn't stall at all. You can see that it's still rendering the game world because there's still, like, edges between the claims there, which will disappear in a bit if I stand still. But it doesn't stutter like it did before. That was so fast, you know? Let's not go with the hyperbole here, but it's so much better. See, it doesn't stall for minutes or seconds at a time. It's just loading in. I look this way, it's still loading in the data, but it does so by not stalling the game. And now it re-renders everything. If we give it a little bit of time, yeah, like all of those things will, the edges there disappear. It's still slightly, like, the water, I believe, is still a bit too much. Like the processing that's being done on the CPU here. It's so much water, but it's so much more interactive. Like everywhere I look, it's loading in. Like for real. And this should be in every wonder that I go to. So if I go to the Neferspi, for instance, boom, see? It appears on the screen, it doesn't look up for minutes or whatever, seconds or hours. See, it just loads in and it's interactive. Wow, that's so much better. There's actually one person in the world who has a game that's similar to this, and I asked them, like, can you check? I think they stalled out because they didn't receive an answer yet. So here we go, one more wonder. We go to Impact World. Also, huge, huge thing. You know, we look out of the crater. And of course, see, like things are loading in. It takes a little bit of time, but it doesn't stall. You can see the progress being made there. And the current version of the game at this view distance and with all of the world loaded in, you know, it would just be like lagging everywhere and it would be stalling and stuff. And if you walk ahead, it would be stuttering still, you know, because it loads in new data. I actually knew there was a problem. No, it's only on like fast computers, like the one I'm using with high view distances. And when you have the entire wonder loaded in, it needs to process so much data or it loads in very inefficiently, especially on Windows. And that is now fixed. Also, this is what the water looks like at the Impact World. I think it's very acceptable. So another wonder, like Valesi, also a lot of geometry, a lot of stuff. And I can just go there and look around like this, instead of it just completely grinding to a halt. I thought the loading was depending on what you choose in the options for view distance. Yes. But what the game used to do is load it all at once. So even if you don't see it yet, even if it's still rendering, it loads in all at once and it's very inefficient because it loads in parts basically. And what this version does, it says, okay, hey, we might not need to know about it until it loads or shows, you know? And Ibuchik is like, same, shrug. I didn't even know it was a problem. Oh. So people aren't happy. Ah, it's so much better. Like, for real, for real. Look at the last stream from last week, even. You will see that it takes maybe 5, 6, 7 seconds for it to load in. Ah, yo. We go to one more. City of Heroes. Also, very big build, you know. And sure, there's like this one tiny hiccup that you saw. But that's all. I can now just walk around, look around, and it's so much better. It feels much more like I'm in the world instead of having to wait for a video game to load things in, you know? This operating system, this Windows, is very inefficient. Last stream it lagged for a moment and I thought the game was frozen. This is truly impressive. Yeah, let's not... I don't want to exaggerate it, but it feels so much better than last week. Which is what she said. I feel more confident to use the long distance. It's the same thing, like if I go to view distance, like minimal, and I go to the super max, like this, boom, infinite, like the game doesn't lock up at all anymore. I can just play. Of course it's a bit laggy, because this computer can't really handle that view distance. What's another wonder that's pretty big around the starting area? 12 Kingdoms. Huge. And this is at even higher view distance, and we can just instantly start moving around. Things will be loading it in the background, you know, and as I move through the build, things will be loading in, become active and stuff. But it's not laggy at all. Like, I can look around, top, bottom, left, right, it's just playable. I use very long distance if I take screenshots, my PC is really old. Don't worry about it. I'm just showing that it will stay interactive now, instead of just completely locking up. If you know, you know. You know, there's not maybe many players that play on the PC with this sort of view distance, but to me, this is the correct version that I'm running. To me, it's such a huge difference. What's another wonder? Pretty big one.
There is a great
Call it.
sense of evil here.
Xenovoy. Hey, Jack. Hi, Jack. So we just go to 36, Xenovoy. Again, small stutter, like a small stutter, because it does need to load in some data for it to be working, you know. But now we're here, and it's just super smooth. And I like the water rendering now. With the fade out, with the Ritpop ID basically, this looks really good. 45 has a lot of water, it's kind of big. It doesn't depend on the water, it's not about the water basically. That is only the frame pacing once you're there. It's about loading the texture or like the world data in. That's the problem. It's about getting all of those claims basically loaded into memory. That used to stall. What's the lottery code? Anyone know? The lottery code is... let me check. I had it on screen. 92, what it was? 95. I don't have a clue. No worries about it. That's the code. Striped road and go to your own house. Have you even seen it? What? I think this looks good. By the way, if anyone ever sees Angelio, tell them that I think Seinavoy looks really great with the new water. It's a different look. There's definitely something like different to it compared to Angeldust, but so far I'm liking it. I'm not sure if I can ever add those reflections that you saw in the demo earlier, but so far I think this is already pretty sellable. It looks I book chick. You know what I'm gonna say. You look so pretty. Here the oasis, boom, lots of water, interactivity from the get-go, you know, from the start we can see the finish, if that's even the finish. You finish? No, I'm Swedish. And in this build specifically, I want to point your attention to the edges of the water. Like this side, it's literally next to the water, so you don't get the fade out there. But on this side, there's a wall, and then it does fade out. I think it looks pretty sharp. I think the hard transition isn't as nice as the smooth transition, like this. I think this looks like a great body of water. Okay, so now apparently we go into the Anarchy zone, which is in fact in itself a big wonder. So I can also show you that this is very smooth. And now we need to find Mr. Monkey's hide and seek build. And then I have to remember that this is a different build where I have a hide button and a sit button and no seek button. But it's what it is. I also have the right action flourish button thing. Is anyone wanting to play hide and seek? Get in here now within the next minute or so. We're not here forever. So if you want to do the hide and seek part, we follow Mr. Monkey. It's no time for griefing now. The no destruction zone. Oh, what does that even mean? Shall I destroy it? Oh! I fell in a hole. Wait. Be the improvement that you want to see, they always say. Right? Be the change that you want to see in the world. Here. We made the world a little bit better. No holes. That's what... Oh. I still feel that there has been some destruction in this zone. Sim, Yu, Police Hiroshi, Angel Violetti. Oh, that's the biggest griefer you've ever seen. Is this an NPC? No, this is Alex. Everyone out but Loki, please. What? What is out? Do I have to go here? I like this, I like how this looks like. The tunnel vision into the non-tunnel vision. Okay, we all wait here, Mr. Monkey. Who wants to count? I will. $29. We're gonna count down here. When you are found, come out here and sit under the chairs, please. 28. I don't have all day. I have no idea where I will eventually find these players. I'm specifically not showing the minimap, so I don't have any idea where people are going. I hear things being dug up, so people are probably hiding in the walls. It's gonna look like an episode of Stranger Things quite soon. That's 10 seconds already. Keep hiding. 19. 18. I will use the friends channel. 17. 16. Keep hiding. 15. In particular. Okay, 10 more seconds, everyone. And then I will be looking for you. Five more seconds. Get ready. The seconds are going faster. Anyone who's found by Firefly gets banned. Here we go. I'm going to look around now. Switching to world chat now. Here we go. I'm still using the minimap, or not using it. I don't like the clicking sounds. Someone must be like here, right here on this thing. Oh, they aren't. Purple room? How can you hide? You can't hide here. Like everything is... There's no way to hide anywhere here. I can see you. How is this so impossible to navigate? There was a load of players. Where did they go? I have no idea. I am looking through the world here. How is this even possible? Like, do I really have to... Is the idea of fun that I have to navigate all of these tiny corridors and like... Is every room like this? Okay, no one is in the purple room. Green room. I can't even... Like, what? I can't even... This is funny. Wait. We're going upstairs here. There's... it's all the same thing. Is anyone... Hey, I found your secret. I found your secret. But there was nobody there. Is anyone in this library? It's not even a it's so scuffed. Hey, secret core. You thought I didn't see, but I saw. Hey, what? What? Where is Loki? I don't even see them. I supposedly found them and I don't even see them. Oh, there's it goes on. It goes even deeper. That's also what she said. Loki, I found you. Ayo, Loki is gone. I'm sorry, Loki. I'll tell you what though, there was no pet to give you away, because I think the pets of the other players are giving them away, but don't tell them. I will be coming to find you very soon. Very soon. Oh, what sort of scuffed thing is this? Is anyone in the bed? Is this another painting that I can walk through? Is there a fake floor underneath? I don't think this room has anyone hiding. So the green room is impossible. We had the ladder. Oh, we can also go down. Oh, we're in the basement now, people. Oh. With flickering lights. And I can't even move anywhere. So, I have to go through every single path here. Hey, hello Soda Meow. Sorry, I got a bit close there. It's very hidden here, yes. Ooh, I found you. I did not get enough time to hide. I was fixing a hole somewhere someone made. Oh. There are 4 rooms, right, Loki? Let's see, is there someone else hiding here? Oh, I have to move all the way on these paths. That's really scuffed. So you have to sit on the red chair. You're not allowed to move anywhere else. The red chair, it is for you. It's the red chair of shame. And you know what happens when people have to sit on the red chair, you know? If they've been a bit naughty. You know what happens, right? What is this? I have to get accustomed to the thing of this thing. Okay, this is easy. Why is this... Why this is so sus? I don't know. I see a name tag, GME GOO, but do they know they have to hide? Oh. What? Hello? Hello there? Is GME even playing the game? Are they even trying to hide? Hey, GME! I see you! You didn't hide! You didn't hide! You did not hide! Brother! You were sitting, but you did not hide! Oh, and it just goes on and on and on. Oh, it's impossible. Yeah, they did sit down, but I think they either jumped or moved their legs or something. Oh, this is the start of that room. Okay, so this moves into the yellow. How can this move into the yellow room? Oh, that's a panel. That is so scuffed. This game is insane. But I think that was the blue room. So then I think we have someone in the red room. And I'm totally sus about the green room. This is my house. I'm gonna press X to doubt on that. The crimson thing must be walkthrough. This must be walkthrough. It isn't. What am I missing? Oh, there was a teeny tiny corner over here. I have no idea where I'm going. I fell on the floor. Okay. So, how do we progress past this point? Are there more floor holes here? Hey, suddenly I am in the painting. Is there a double room here? Did I totally break? Hello? Did I totally break? Song says I'm still hidden. Congratulations, Song. Hey, I think I got too close, but I don't know where they are. Hey, I see you, I see you. Hey. Hello, 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 hello. Boom. I found you. Any others? Any others? Or was this it? Was this it? Hide and seek is so fun. I tried my best. I found Sodomio again. Okay. Nice, nice. Oh, me and Alex. Oh, there are still more. So we need to find the secret of the green room. How do we get to the green room? Or is this the green room? You know what? I'm gonna cheat a little bit. Just because I can. Because I have to use my brains here. We can see the dust bunny pad that Alex has. So I'm gonna go off the dust bunny pad. I'm gonna cheat here for a moment. It's not gonna be like, where did the pad go? The purple room gets you to the green room. Oh. So I think there is some sort of secret in this room that we haven't found yet. Like we can go upstairs here somewhere. Must be, because the bunny is still on a higher floor than this. The pets have betrayed their owner. But how do we get there? I don't know this build well enough. Like, I'd say that it's got something to do with this corridor here. But it isn't. How do we get to the dust bunny? Is it the green floor? You get to the green floor from the purple floor. I can live with that description. It must be right here. Hello? Hello? It is I, Firefly. Why can't I see the oh! Hey. Aye. Yeah, and then we're still locked. So we can get to the green room. We did that, chat. Like, wow, we did that, but it wasn't really the solution to the puzzle. We still have Mr. Monkey, who built the build, so I'm very sus of their hideaway. Is this something I can fall through? No. Is this? Alex. How do I get to you? Your pet is still around. Is it? Hey, there's a troll door over here. Boom. Yeah, Hey, hello, 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 hello. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's Alex down. Boom. You were in the troll door. There we go. There we go. So now we only have Mr. Monkey left. No, they type. No. If I look at these walls, this is very suspicious. Like this part. It is almost perfect, but it isn't. Is there any other wall that we can go into? Are they just signaling that Mr. Monkey is somewhere here? Now we're in the blue walls. Not to be confused with another thing that rhymes with that. Okay. I think we were here before, but it's almost like a dungeon maze. It feels very maps.zip. The painting. What painting? I believe I already went through the painting, didn't I? Yellow room painting. Oh. Yeah, but it looks like a dead end, buddy. What am I missing? Troll. Yeah. TV? Nope. Red room? Yellow room. Give another hint, Loki. Give me a hint. Where's... I need a... I trolled you, ha ha ha. I really want to do it by myself. I think we found GME over here. So... I'm sorry. Mr. Monkey must be hiding somewhere here. But they built the place, you know, they probably have the most devious plan that was ever known to man. Is this the GME corner? Then we go this way. Yeah, this is a new part of the maze. It isn't. Mr. Monkey, can you type a message like, hey Jack, so my game actually knows that it's Mr. Monkey that's taunting me. Monkey made 99% of it, so he knows all the good spots. Time to hydrate. Yes, I concur, but not before we found Mr. Monkey. Now it's personal. Nothing personnel, kid. What else are we missing here? Do they have some sort of teleport or whatever? I think I know. They probably are hiding in a corner of this room and we're just not getting close enough. So we take all of the corners here. Boom, Mr. Monkey. Like, it must be. Nope. Can you tell me the color of your room, Mr. Monkey, to make it at least a bit more interesting, because I think you're the last one to find. Yeah, you should give me a hint. Give me the color of the room. Yellow. It is, huh? I like this troll. We found Alex here. Mr. Monkey, is it fun for you? Are you watching me look for you? Are you seeing where I'm going and I'm not finding you? Yeah, we can walk in the wall here, so do I have to be more careful? He's absolutely cracking up. Well, that made at least one of us. Where's... like, I can fall down this thing, I believe? Can I? Probably hanging from the ceiling. Yeah, but there's no ceiling of note here. Yeah. 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 I don't think I can look under the bed. Can I? What? They said painting. Okay, so I'm in the painting. There's absolutely nowhere to go, buddy. You do not exist anymore. You just vanished. I think I fell through the floor somewhere. Where was that? I don't want to hide. I just want to fall down. So close. Is there a higher up panel hiding thing here? It must be...
Come on.
There must be something
Monsters to kill.
behind this. Can I abuse the camera maybe? Yeah. I'm pretty sure there is a hole this way. So we're gonna sit and we're gonna fall like this. We're not hiding. We have to align on the grid. Let's see. Boom! Hey! We made some progress. They always think they can outsmart me, but I've yet to see someone outsmart. Boom! There we go. I didn't cheat. I didn't use cinematic mode. I just found them instant. Oh, and you even know how to get back up. Yeah. Hey, that was great fun, but I have a headache now. Like looking at all of those textures and all of the pathways, it's just a bit too much, but it was real fun. GG monkey. Hope we can do a hide and seek soon in a wonder. That would be really cool. Like imagine going and just making a few rules saying like, okay, you can't do this, you can't do that, but then just go hide, you know. And you don't have specific rooms to hide in. It will be more fun, I think. The pets are a problem though. But thanks. No, I don't think I'll play again. Like, I don't think I do another. Okay, well maybe. Who's looking? Who's searching? Yeah, you search, monkey. Monkey. Let's go. Do I have a pet? I need to get rid of my pet, I believe, or not. Don't worry about it. We'll just run with it. Okay, go. In particular. Mr. Monkey is left. That was. Are they going to use the X-ray hero? I'm not there. Okay, no worries. You can come in anytime you like, which is also what she. I count. Yeah. Give me some time. I don't know this build as well as you do. But start counting. Start counting upwards. I will let you know when you can stop counting. I had to close YouTube. Don't worry about it. Mine's still open. I am hidden. I'm good. I'm Gucci. I'm hidden. I think Loki still needs to hide. At least I see the Loki name tag still around. How's everyone else doing? I think everyone sort of disappeared. Loki, are you disappearing? We all good? GME, you need to sit. I can't really tell. Is everyone good? Jimmy, stop finding song like Mr. Monkey is looking. Go away, they say. Hey, I'm ready. I'm ready to be found. Jimmy, you can't, you have to choose your own spot. Go away, go find a different place. This is a song spot. Song, maybe you'll have to just run away, because people do not understand it. Wait a moment, monkey. Let's go. Monkey, come on look, come on look. We Gucci. Everything is okay, brother. I killed them. Okay, that sounds good, Jack. Exactly what you wanted to hear on the hide and seek. Come on. Let's go. Mr. Monkey has arrived. I can see them moving on my screen, but I will not give them any hints. They will be looking forever. I am a girl. Yeah, so? You will still be found out. No one is safe from Mr. Monkey today. Mr. Monkey! So one thing I'm wondering is, can I go into cinematic mode and follow Mr. Monkey? Can we actually find them? Hey, there they are, there they are. Mr. Monkey. You don't want to go into the purple room. The purple room is off limits, was the rule, right? You need to check the green room first. Oh wait, now I can't follow the chat. I need to be chatting with them. I smell their coins. I'm in the yellow room, under the rug. Alex has been found out. You hate to see it. Like, how am I... Why am I discovered this quickly? What? No. Alex. Shall we... Hello. Shall we... We need to make a special club for us. Like a support club. First to be found out. Monkey knows all the spots. Yeah, apparently. You? Yeah, I was stream sniping. I told them I was in the yellow room. No one would come looking in this room, you know? I was honest. Sort of. Do I have to sit on the chair of shame here? You? Hiding started. You are now visible. Seems Firefly you have the most gold. Yeah, in real life, but maybe not in the game. Like, how did they find me? Was my pet there? Did you see a cat? Oh, I should get better at this. He's not stream sniping. I can verify he did turn off his stream. Yeah, you're the most impartial party to this investigation. No, it's all good. It's all good. I can live with this. I was in the first room that you see. Hey, Alex, where are you? Did you leave the game? You have to sit on the chair of shame. Song, you got found out? Hey. Someone give Mr. Monkey bananas. Hey, Legend. Where's Legend? Welcome to the live stream, Kelsey Furnace. We are doing a hide and seek. Song has been busted. Alex has been busted. And unfortunately, yours truly has also been busted. Mr. Monkey is looking for us. They built a cool hide and seek zone in the anarchy zone. So the Miana Banana is a little bit late to the party. I think we have GME Goo somewhere. Soda Meow is in there still. And someone else? Did I forget about someone? Loki and Soda are left. Ah, there we go. This is the longest I have lasted. That's what I... Hey Loki, Happy New Year! Oh, Happy New Year, Kelsey Furnace. Look, bananas, Mr. Monkey. Hehe. I think I'm the only person who can see who is chatting. So this is proof that it works, see? Or maybe you all are using the WebGL New, where you can also see who is chatting. Soda Meow, GG Soda. Does it work? Yeah, Loki, I can see your names. I'm now using Loki. Yeah, it's so much better. It's so much better. We can actually see your names pop up. So Loki is still left. Is Loki stream sniping and quietly moving to different spots while Mr. Monkey is investigating? You are the last one. It's like that movie with Mel Gibson's. The last of the hide and seekers. Hidden tigers. Seekers. Let's see. Yeah. Mr. Monkey, maybe you have to look in the other room. Mr. Monkey, I know exactly where they are. I can see the Loki pet is betraying them. I can tell you where they are. They are in the hide and seek zone. Look at all of our Drakelings. Different colors and just moving in sync. I don't think anyone is sitting on that chair anymore. I'm also going to be a little bit hooliganish and step up. I can point you to them with my eyes closed, Mr. Monkey. I promise you. I don't know why it's taking so long. Click, 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 click. I didn't build in here. I have no idea what that means. Loki says they're in the brown room. I haven't even seen a brown room, but... Okay. Making soda. Baking soda. The one with the bookshelves. You've seen an elf on a shelf. Oh, watch GME Goo find Loki first, you know? It's gonna be happening. Stack of books. 2100 hours. No, it's 1640 for my... There is still a lot of Cyanogy in this build, though, I will give you that. Where did Soda Meow come from? They just popped out of nowhere. They're like, woo! I'm a Soda Meow. Mr. Monkey, you're looking in the wrong place. Look at their pet. Their pet is over here. I don't want to spoil the surprise, but they're probably near their pet, you know? Because the pet is like, I can do that. I will stay right next to Mr. Loki the Witful. We have another game. What? Huh? Again, eyes closed. I will get you to them for real, no cap. Instantly. Wait, I'm gonna take a look. I'm gonna take a look. Oh, oops. I'm not gonna take a look. Hey, they did it. Hey, found. Boom, boom, boom. Hello. Top room. GG. Well done. I was about to start searching too. GG on the hide and seek. Will be in YouTube now. Yeah, we can dance for a moment. We shop and dance. Dance. To the D-A-N-C-E. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can we get coins for this game? Nope. 5 people dancing. I'm screenshotting that. There we go. Boom. One more dance. Come on, we're spending that cash, you know. Even Song is dancing. Thank you all. Thanks for the game session. See you on YouTube. I have 5 million, so I can dance. This is fun. Now we need to make a better hide and seek map with more reason. Yeah, and I want it to be in a wonder, so you can't edit the map and we can't get griefers coming in and stuff like that. Thank you for playing. It was really nice. Hide and seek, Mr. Monkey, awesome map. Must have taken quite a lot of time to get this correctly. To be honest, I don't like the purple room where I was found too much, because I was found there like instantly, and it's a bit disorienting, you know, when with all of the small snaking passageways. I think the concepts of the other rooms, solid fire, really good. Hey Henny F. Gelukkig nieuwjaar, Henny. Let's well say Happy New Year to Henny. You know, one more dance, can't hurt. Boom. If Henny is even close, because I don't know if they're close. Are they even close? Can they even hear us? It's nice that all these people are in here, by the way. Hi, Firefly. Let's say best wishes, best events, and for 2020. There we go. I can't even see Henny-F, but they are close apparently. One more dance. Jack is like, yeah, best of wishes for 2026. That's exactly what I meant. Alle goed. Hey, dankjewel. Stream is bijna over. Maar volgende week ben ik er weer. Thank you all for being here. This looks great. This looks very un-Angeldusty. Being inside with a lot of players. Thanks for gaming today. Allemaal de beste wensen, all best wishes. So that's to everyone, like everyone, best of wishes on behalf of Henny. See you on the YouTube. Yeah, feel free to play on. I will be on YouTube. Why can't I type the letter O? I don't know. No, not smoking, smiling. It's cozy in here. Yeah. So unfortunately, I'm signing out. Like it is what it is. I like this. It was fun. Hide and seek, really fun. Good job, Mr. Monkey. Everyone who played, thank you for adhering to the rules. Makes it much more fun. Loki was in a top room. I understood. But like I said, the pets are a bit of a giveaway. So maybe we need to have a fix for that somewhere in the future. If you're here for the lottery, the code is 95285. I don't think a lot of people are in the lottery, but feel free to enter the code right now. You can do that. We can take a look if there's a go ahead and do it post. Oh, 1 second ago. It's pretty apt. That's the Python code that Loki is posting. We have a dust bunny at the BTT Art Museum. Okay, we're gonna take a look. Maybe let's go when you hide. That's a good idea. I'll have to think on this. It is a bit of a tell for hide and seek at least. Posted just in time. Yes, thank you so much, Loki. Welcome to the BTT Art Museum. That looks like a proper museum display. Maybe I would have made the background black marble, so it looks more like a sign. But you know what? My choices of colors are always a bit boring. So orange is great. And I hope this doesn't get griefed, because like people might look at this and say like, I'm gonna grief this. And I also like how you are able to add a bit of transparency using the different shapes. You know, you can use sort of an alpha fade out there on the edges. Really, really very high quality stuff that you've built here with the pixel art translation conversion thing, you know. Yeah, these are the memes and the stuff that came in, Soda. So that's what we're taking a look at. This looks really good. Again, I think the text sign is an insanely valuable addition to the game. And this is a great application of it. I'm pretty sure that there might even be newer ways of doing like mixed resolutions and stuff, but I'm not gonna go into that right now. BTT is a safe place for stuff, Soda keeps a good guard on it. There you go. Thank you, Soda. A dust bunny painting. Hey, that looks like the Obi pixel art that I once saw. Whoa, that's good stuff. Did Obi see this? A bit better? Angeldust current version at the moment. Yeah, that looks very alike. Where did you get these colors from? The palette is insane, and I really like that the colors, the Angeldust palette is in the emoji as well. That is just a bit of fit and finish that you don't find elsewhere, I think, at least. Maybe I'm just speaking a little bit too bluntly here. I like that. Good stuff. Nice. I will charge rent for you putting it there. Ritpop suggested I make it, and yes, Obi has seen it. Good stuff. I'm pretty sure they like it. This big version, and you can already make a big version. I also see a Sanrio characters. Now I want a Van Gogh painting. There you go. Male lady NPC at Firefly House, Streaming City. Mr. Monkey came across this. Oh, brother. Yeah. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. This is literally what my house looks like, isn't it? I'm pretty sure with the tailored panel, you can now make the things even more realistic. Okay, mail lady. There's even an envelope in the name. Good stuff. I like it. Loki IRL. Oh, finally we got the face reveal. I don't care if the great meme reset fails after 1 week. I just need brain rot to lose. What movie is this from? I don't know the real quote. And I thought that the great meme reset was actually happening this week. Oh, but you know what? It is what it is. We will build back better. Trolling does not pay. Players trashing and trolling the anarchy zone with alt accounts thinking they are perfectly safe, not knowing they can be tracked to their main account. They are scheming and... Yeah, but I'll tell you what though. I think a lot of people underestimated this. This is like a side game making these pixels. Yes, it's entirely fun. And how cool is it that you combine, like for Loki, a game that they like with programming? You know, that's the best motivation, and that's why the pixel art experiment and all of that monospace text panel stuff is insanely great. But this I think people underestimate how much I think and they're not here anymore on the live stream, I think, but I think Alexi sort of underestimated what would happen. I don't think Alexi knows who I am, and I don't think anyone knows who I am. When you realize you have not seen Firefly live stream since last year, oh, that is the only thing that could make this worse is to make it the Stewie, you know. There will be no Timmy XX memes. I don't think there will be any for this entire year, if I read the room correctly. Oh, look at that! That's just so good. That's just so good, and we have that in the game now. Wow. But yeah, it's. I think I did a pretty good job at identifying the troublemakers and confronting them with it, and then I forced them to. This was legit me the moment the New Year's. No, I'm sorry to hear that. In the sense that but I would be live streaming. You knew that, right? I would just continue on live streaming. But then we got this post. oh, and then people posted more stuff. Oh, okay. And then we also have this one. Thank you, Firefly. And then oops. Oops. Hey, we look at the private messages. Let's see if Wendy Simple sent us something. Private messages. Of course they did. First meme of 2026. Here we go, baby. I'm all here for it. Boom, shabam. Click on the buttons. Push all the downloads. It's too big. That's what she said. There we go. It's the most... Where did they move the download button? Is this the download button? Download it. Yeah, we're doing it. This is me at my best. We're downloading the memes. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Why are there so many changes? To what? To where? What? It's just that the download button for this thing moved. It's been in one place for the entirety of 2025, and now it's moved. I had to look for it. Wendy Schmimpel. Open a new window. See, I'm a power user. And then I wait for the focus on this. It's... Did that work? Yeah. First one. Wait, there's a lot to unpack here. This is, hey, that's me. Yeah, I like, why are these cardboard boxes? And then there's another cardboard thing, and why is there like green screen effects? And why is there, it's a little bit much, but happy 2026, Wendy Simple. And you certainly, like, some people as they age, they look worse and worse. I must admit that, like, as you age, like, this is definitely an older version of you. You definitely look a lot better. No offense, of course. It's a compliment, even. Okay, anyway. This is such a Firefly joke. And I fell for it. I was like, what is Two-Lander? What's a Two-Lander? Is it like the sequel to Zoolander or Two-Lander? I was, what's Two-Lander? Two-Lander. Then you open up the file and it says slant. Oh, it is. It's the okay. Okay. It's good, but I fell for it, like, totally. What's Two-Lander? It's, I applaud you. You got me. Here we go. Lottery edition. Oh boy. Firefly explains why Obi cannot win. This happened. Wendy, when Beamy didn't participate. Yeah. This is so true. Beamy when reading. Also, wait, hold. I didn't read this one yet. TLDR. This is also the restream software thing when reading the stream title. It can't process the emoji. That's why we didn't have on-screen chat last week. How hum moves through the round. Right. Thank you, Soda. Ice cream floats. What? Ice cream floats. This is really hard. Oh, the pixel. This happened. Ayo, it's all Obi hate and I'm all for it. How Niels wanted to join the lottery but he was too late to join. But they eventually joined. Go, Mr. Monkey. Hey, Zuri says, I enjoyed being on the live stream even though I don't understand English, so I didn't understand anything. It's my first time on the live stream. I learned about this game from a video. That's why I started playing it. Hey, Zuri. Thank you so much. What language did I see you appear with? Говорю по-русски? Спасибо. Привет. Добро пожаловать на мой livestream. Which language? Russian? Portuguese? Like, what language do you speak? Obrigado, este Angeldust live. ¿Cómo estás? Parlo italiano? Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Guten Tag, meine Freund. Herzlichen Glückwunsch. Hello? Hola? Buenos días, señor. Español. Ah, gracias. Soy Firefly, soy holandés. Hablo español un poco. Gracias for being on the live stream. Por favor. Gracias por estar en la live stream. Mr. Monkey eliminated. Here we go. Boom. Lottery winners on the way to try the badges. Yeah, this is Fire Entity Monster on the way to create a topic in the forum. Which one? The first one or the second? This is what I did. Just give up, bro. Ayo, that's so true. Again, it's the same. Obi versus everyone. Niels after the fourth winner. Oh, here's more money. Ayo. Yeah, this is me. Like, I only do this for the money. You know, insert text. Ah, that's so good. Watch this again, por favor. Bienvenido, ¿cuál tu nombre es de jugador en el juego? Is it Spanish? It's Zuri XD. The same, like. This is great. I can't stop laughing. I can't stop laughing. Where were you last time, when we had all the drama unfold? Mi la Miguel Zuri XD. Ah, we saw you. Sí. Gracias por jugar el juego. Wendy, did you follow any of the drama? Brother, watch out next week. That's all I can tell you. But seriously though, some of you are on the Discord server. Like, what is the state of the Discord server? Anyone know? Is that still going? Because I heard... Sorry, Wendy, I closed the video. No, but I am not there often, you know? How is it looking? Like, what happens if I click the link? I'm getting doxxed, that's the first thing that happens. But are there still players there? It's okay. Drama is over? Alright. Because I think a lot of people appreciate the venue. And, like, I would hate for it to get trashed or, like, vandalized or something. So if it's in good shape, people are there. Happy New Year to everyone on Discord. Like you might have known, over the past decade or so, I've been there on the live stream a few times for the voice chat streams, you know. And like very infrequently when there's a ton of drama, I tend to join. I didn't in this case, you know. But it is what it is, you know. I hope it's in a good spot. And I hope that people still enjoy that it's there. The game and the website still linked to it, so no worries there. I think that's all of the memes. There was maybe another image that someone posted that we can take a look at, that I remember at least. I'm not sure in which topic it was. WebGL. The new WebGL is cool. Look at the water shimmer. The glow is a bit intense. Oh yeah, that's a bit intense. Yeah. And yeah, that's also a bit intense, but it's also in the full daylight. I think in the nighttime it might be a bit more subtle, and the water looks pretty cool. I would say that the ice looks cool and the water is a little bit hotter, but the water looks pretty hot. You know? Discord server is normal, that's good. So again, I updated the old WebGL, which is different than the new WebGL. So the ritpop bug is fixed in this one, and I can maybe show you a demo of that. If I go to this version, I can actually compare old and new here. So let's go to new first so that you can see the problem. And then hopefully I can also show you that it's been fixed. WebGL new. And then you go to the developer tools, which... You go to the more tools. And then you go to the network page, which I don't see at all. Oh, it's in here. Okay, so I want this on the bottom. Can I do that? Hello? Please? Can I move this window? Dock to the bottom. There we go. Boom. What I'm about to show you is hacking 101. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the network tab here. And if I reload the page, you can see all of the files and all of the things that the game requests pop on here. If we click on all here, that's sort of important. And this is the new version. This has the bug. This has the texture loading bug. So if I say we block one texture from loading, and one of the first that it's trying to load in is the EMI files, the badge icons, which are the flags here, I believe. So we say block this request, block URL. And we reload, boom. Here, we're hacking this. So the font loads in, the font file loads in, and then you can see the badge icons blocked. And Ritpop said it's not only if it's blocked, it's only if it loads in slow, or if there's another maybe error happening during loading a texture, a single texture. And this happens when you visit a new area or you see a new creature. It has to load in the graphic data for that sprite, basically, that's going to be shown on the screen. And now it's entirely blocked. Huh, what did you do to get there? That's what she said. I showed you. You can rewind the video. You go to the network tools and then you block this request. And then it's just broken forever. The game has a mechanism to detect these failed loads, but apparently some browsers and some environments and maybe like some of the regular blocking or like this blocking behavior, it doesn't get detected. So it just blocks forever. So you will never see anything else again. It doesn't even have a placeholder texture. If I choose English, let me set the volume a little bit lower. Like, it doesn't load in anything, and you can't even see, like, anything that looks like a scout. Hacking New Year, this is cool. Hello, Talking Plants. Yeah, but the bug has been fixed now. So this is the old engine, basically, the old WebGL engine behavior. And now we look at the new engine behavior, which is actually the old version. It's a little bit confusing. So we can remove this one. And now we block a texture in this version. Look at it. We go to the badge icons. Let's see, badge icons, this one. And we block it. Boom, block URL. It's blocked again. And now we're going to see what happens. We load it again. It cannot load the badges. We're trying to sort of simulate bad network conditions here. Boom. Oh, Firefly, the bug has not been fixed. Wait a moment, wait a moment. The game gives the connection a few seconds to load it in. If it doesn't happen, then it goes on. See? And it actually replaces the badge icons because it does continue loading. It says, okay, at least you can see the square where the flag is supposed to be. You know, it's something. I can't load the file. You can still see it. It's been blocked here. And then after a few seconds, it still continues loading in new textures. So, boom. See, you get the sprite and the stuff, and that all works. So now you might say, hey Firefly, what if we block all of the common icons? Because we can just edit this, it's basically a filter. We block all of the common textures. Let's see what happens. Okay, so we don't see the font even. We don't see the badge icons. And of course we can click through, but I'll give it a few seconds to determine, okay, font couldn't be loaded, the letters. At least we see a vague outline of the letters now. And some people might recognize this from Angeldust. You know, this is the sort of what you see if the textures can't be loaded. So we have white text, but at least you can sort of see what it is. Like this is not English, and this is not English, this is English. I click one, like it's entirely scuffed, the logo is missing, the text is like completely white and blanked out. We don't see the arrows here yet because it still needs to load in the icons. And Sodomir says, oh, it's not happened to me. Yeah, but if this happens in the future, at least it's now fixed. See, it continues. Even though everything gets blocked, like this one is blocked, the arrows, the background is blocked. Here, at least the scout loads in now. See? And if I choose another hero, we wait a bit because apparently the icons are now blocking. And we're waiting for the sparks that are over here on the bottom. How long does it take to load? It won't load forever. It won't load at all unless a new request comes in much later. It just says, okay, I can't load this data, but at least I'm going on with the other textures, which was the bug. The bug was that the game would stop loading textures. But in a moment, like here, we see the fighter pop in, and the sorcerers will likely take a little bit shorter. Oh, it's trying to load in the backgrounds too. So yeah, it takes about 10 seconds. But at least they all load in eventually. And you can actually play the game like this. So now you say, hey Firefly, that's fun and all, but now I'm blocking all the textures. It can't load any textures at all, even the sprites. Boom, we block everything. Fully blocked. So I have to put in my player name here. You can see, and then I enter password, boom. It's very helpful if players have slow connections, indeed. And I'm signing in, this is an alt account of me. So at least I can continue playing and like everything is scuffed, like no textures are loading because supposedly we have very bad network connections, you know. And Ritpop said like, okay, then eventually the game will always look like this. And I thought, okay, well maybe I can improve on that a little bit, you know, because it's not great if it looks like this. Let's see if we can see Assistana load in. Give them a second. Like it needs to load in so many textures and it's getting errors on all of them. So let's see if we can... it's now loading the panels. This is going to take a long while. I can't do this for players, right? No, of course not. Of course not. But it's just to illustrate that the game is now more resilient against these kinds of problems. If you have a bad network connection and things don't load in, it will eventually retry and you will get them back. And it doesn't stop forever to load in textures. And now, because nothing loads, it looks like it's taking a very long time, admittedly. But in real life, only one texture will likely fail. And then after 10 seconds, the queue is unblocked and things load in again. Here you could see the grass come in. This is a very artificial simulation of what Ritpop was running into. Because on a slow load, when it's loading slowly, the game will monitor progress. And only on very, very, very slow progress, when it stalls, it will stop loading the texture. My game looks like that a lot, Mr. Monkey says. that's good, because I like this look. I like this sort of textureless Angeldust look. And I'll tell you why. Because the Angeldust engine is sort of broken in the sense that materials can only make a material darker. The textures can only make a material darker. And I like a more livid, vibrant, brighter look to Angeldust. But it's impossible because the engine can't do light textures. And I hope to fix that with the new Angeldust coming this year. It's now loading in some more block textures. So the demo itself is maybe, I need to contrive it a little bit differently. So we stop the blocking. We only block the heroes now. There we go, boom. So it can probably load in a few other textures now. Hollow symbol has just failed. We should be seeing some things pop in now. Does anything have texture? Let's see. No, no, no. Oh, the horse, like the horse is here, and the scout is the scout is totally unrecognizable. Usually it takes 3 minutes to load, but this is also very cute. Yeah, whatever. The thing is that it's fixed now. So you can see the horse is loaded, Assistana isn't. Now what happens? Yeah, Pixel Scout. What happens if we go to Paxanima? Here we go. Paxanima, boom. It's loading in. You can clearly recognize that it is Paxanima, right? Now we remove the block, so suddenly our network connection is good again. But remember, the scout was still blocked, and there's an Assistana over here, I believe, so that might ruin the demo. Let's see, Assistana still blocked? Hello? Yeah, Assistana still blocked. So we have to go to the City of Heroes, which is too close. We go to, what's a build without NPCs? Give me one. The Loroyome, here we go. And now we wait, and oh, here coins load in, Firefly loads in, you know, bit by bit, pieces will now start to reappear because the game actually recognizes, hey, some of those loads weren't successful, you know, I can try again to load them in. Lava has been loaded in the meantime. Fine, but I still need to be able to coins to grind. Well, the coins are there. But it looks pretty cute. I think this is a really good look for Angeldust. It looks like the Steve man from the movie, the gaming movie. Good stuff. Are we already a minute into this demo? Please. It looks pretty fun, you know. I like the look of the game like this, without the textures. It's so much brighter and more vivid, you know. The colors are brighter, more saturated. Much better look to the game. I really hope to have a version of Angeldust with textures that can also be bright, you know. That's gonna be so much better. I'm looking at the clock, seeing if we can get like 1 minute to pass. Maybe if I look at my hero, I'm playing the Sorceress. She will already load in. Yeah, so Sorceress appears because the block was removed. And now we go back to the village. See if Assistana is waiting for us. Here we go. House. Boom. And see, now the game just tried again and the scout does load in. Easy as that. Previously, everything would be scuffed. You would never see any graphics detail again, you know. And this solves all of those problems. And I'm pretty sure if I go to the right build in the game, I can even make the game world textures load in, even though they were all blocked. We have smoke and lava already visible now. So what build do I go to? What's a build where we have like very little detail? What's a scuffed build? Maybe we go to that Royome. We go to the Royome. Here we go. Ice has been loaded in the meantime. And then we just move to a separate spot here or something. And we look at the ground for a minute. Let's see, we need to find a chunk boundary. And then move to the center of this claim, for instance. Like there's panels here. We want to unload those too. It's not a choice. No, it's a demonstration. If your network is bad, if your game can't load in all of the data, previously it would stall forever. And I'm trying to show you that this new engine actually retries loading textures and has a detection for failure to load textures. It's a bit technical, but I'm sure like eventually it'll be good. So we look at the floor for 1 minute. Let me set a stopwatch here. This is the most interactive part of the stream. We wait for a minute. Boom. 1 to 31 is one with low textures. We'll see what happens. I'm just looking at the floor here, and I'm just hoping that some of the textures are not in this scene at the moment. That's okay, it's almost hide and seek. It is 20 seconds now. In the meantime, we can also drink some water if you want. 31 is this song, the San Carlos, right? I think that uses quite a selection of blocks, like panels, regular foliage is there for sure. Small foliage, water is there. We'll see what happens. Maybe something will load in and maybe it will all look like... There's also still blocks on my hotbar, so the regular texture sheet is never going to load in, is what I can already say. Okay, so 50 seconds. And hopefully we'll see at least one texture that wasn't loaded before pop in now. Okay, that's a minute. That's sort of like what the game uses as a time to decide what it needs to load. Boom. Here, the trees are loaded in. Apparently we were in an area where there were no trees, so you can see detail in the trees now. We go back to the wonder, and hopefully more things have loaded in now, because it's actually detecting that the textures are missing. Panels have loaded in. You can see the fences have detail now. Again, the trees, maybe grass as well, but I can't really tell. So see, it recovers much better than when you were playing before. Detail texture on the poison barrel is loaded in. The poison itself is still very featureless, but at least the overlay is loaded in. Again, panels. The glass has been loaded in. Details on the shelves, so not the shelves themselves, but at least the details are there. So I hope this acts as sort of a demonstration, and I think it's clear that this solves the ritpop bug, where if textures couldn't be loaded, the game will retry, and now actually detects that they weren't loaded in. Anyway, very convoluted demo. I hope you get the gist of it and that you say like, oh yeah, even the sparks in the user interface are flying now. The icons not so much, because we always have the UI on screen, so it doesn't really do anything with that. Can we go fully UI-less? Yeah, in cinematic mode. But it's like that's gonna take another minute. We're not doing that. But anyway, I hope you like this. Hopefully it will help players have a better experience when gaming on like slower connections. Boom, that's that. Nice. And so to me, as usually when I get lag and textures not loading, I get kicked out, which is understandable. If you have a bad connection, it's going to be bad for playing the game too. Even though Angeldust is pretty light on the bandwidth. I remain convinced that we have one of the lowest bandwidth games out there. And now Alexi can diss me right away saying like, yeah, but that's because you can't do anything in the game. Yeah, that's true. But hey, we're trying to improve every day, you know? We're trying to get better and better. As far as I'm concerned, that was the live stream for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you all for showing up. As always, I say this sometimes every month or so, like without viewers, there wouldn't be a live stream. We had viewers today. We had a live stream today. Thank you so much for that, for being here. To all of the people who disagree with the situation, they know everything and they disagree with the situation. Thank you for still showing up. You know, that means a lot. If you have the time, write me a few lines, you know, to let me know where the problem is. Because, like I said, I honestly acted like who I am always. I'm trying to be as open and like as honest about the situation as possible, and there was literally no way for me to see the situation. It was entirely clear cut. I was like, okay, this is what happened, this is what I think is what shouldn't have happened, and that's why I think this is the result. So if you can, shoot me a line. Thanks for streaming. I really needed this stream, and Firefly talks make my week so much better. I wish there were more people like you, Loki, but we don't need too many like that. Like, you should be critical, and it's good that people are critical and say like, hey, you are completely wrong. It would be more helpful to know why I'm wrong, you know, and based off of what information. But at least the communication is open again. You know, I thought for a minute that it was just like entirely closed and shut, and people were just like boom, whatever. It's good to know that Discord is still up and running. People are having fun there, you know. And if that's without me, I haven't been there like forever. So that's not a problem. That's not the problem. The problem is more like, okay, does everyone know what we're talking about? And why is that? Like, why is supposedly what I did problematic? I really don't see the problem. I really don't see the problem. I acted like in the best interest of everyone involved. And I have I have a few questions that I went through mentally that I want to ask the people who criticize what I did. And it's not because I want to prove them wrong or anything. Like, because if that were the case, like, bro, I'm not answering these because then you prove my point wrong. Then you didn't have a strong point, you know. It's to make me understand, like, where is the problem, to pinpoint that, because apparently there is a very wide range of views to look at what happened. I'm basically here and some other people are there, and I'm like, okay, I see that, like, clearly I see that. But then where do we cross over, you know? And it's very simple questions. It's not like theoretically this or it's more like, okay, do you think this should have happened? How about this? How about this? It's I think 3 or 4 questions. That's all I have. It would be super helpful to sort of like define like where is the problem. I like to screenshot different styles of the game. You and me both. Good stream, iBookchick says. Hilarious watching you to try to find Monkey. Yeah, that was super. It was probably more funny than the ransom note part. Oh, Loki, I guess what? Looting your gold makes my week better. There you go. So all your weeks must be bad, so that because you never loot me. Brother, I need time to digest all the info. There is no info. Like, for real. There is no info. Nobody said like, hey, yeah, I should definitely get in touch with Hum and try to get the emails out. There was one person who said, like, I think I read parts of some of the emails and I think you are entirely wrong. I'm like, okay, that's good. Like, did you read all of the emails in their entirety? Because that's what I was sort of like going for. Because, again, like, I'm extremely convinced that my logic isn't that weird, you know? So show me where I'm totally wrong, please. Firefly, can we get a look at the monthly? Oh, you've been asking for this all stream long. It's only a few seconds. Players... monthly. There you go. What did you want to see, Mr. Monkey? Is it that Fat Boy is at place number 14, if you can even call it a band because it's a one-man name? Is it that Goku is in place 17? Like, what's the important thing here? Pedro Sanchez, they played with us today. Hello, Pedro. Welcome to the monthly leaderboard. What's it that you wanted to show? Or is it that you had 110,000 coins on the monthly leaderboard, which I saw... and then you were just self-promoting. Congratulations. I couldn't get 110 coins on monthly even if I tried, because I just don't get... I don't think it does, Soda. I don't think it does. But we do need, like, if I were able... If they said, like, yeah. Like, if they also say, like, yeah, I'm totally right, you know. I have nothing to hide. What I said was entirely, like, the truth and the real thing. And, you know, and I stand by that. Then it might be good to see like how sometimes two opposing viewpoints can exist, right? That's and you wouldn't even need to be there because I'm not gonna babysit that information. People are gonna look at it independently, you know. I wouldn't have to be there. Hum wouldn't have to be there. If they say like, yeah, sure, put it all out in the open. This is what happened, you know. I go my way, they go their way. Boom, fine. And it can only help me learn. It's the same as that one topic that we had on the thing where I said like, okay, people want me to do something about claim griefers, you know. I say, I don't see anything so far that is a solution, you know. So show me where is the solution, please. And in this case too, point out where I'm wrong. But please also allow me to maybe ask another question and say like, hey, but do you then see it like this? You can't just say, hey, you're wrong, period. Without any further information. That's a bit disingenuous, you know. Then I don't know what you looked at, I don't know what you considered, and I don't really believe that you understand where I'm coming from. Yeah, Mr. Monkey, go to bed. Never. I will never go to bed again. Too bad. I will not read a book and I will not sleep anymore. Maybe the two are related. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I think, what is it, 3.5 hours? Decent time for a live stream. Thank you all for everyone who showed up. Happy New Year. Have a good year, 2026. It's entirely different than last year. Like this week alone, or this weekend alone even, was so different compared to what I'm used to. It's going to take a few months to get used to. Likely for you all too, you know, like things have changed this year. But I need to get into this new groove. But I can do this. Thanks for the stream, Firefly. Wendy Simple says, take care. Hope to see you again next week. Likewise, Wendy Simple, thank you for being here. It's alright. Soda says, books are bad for your eyes. It kills them. What? We love you, Fire. Yeah, I don't need to hear that. Like, appreciate it, but I don't need to hear that. I don't want the stream to look like people who all agree with me. Maybe that's unavoidable in the sense that only people who want to be here are here. But I'd much rather have Alexi here. I'd much rather have Hum here, and I can even have Obi here saying like, you're so wrong, and another bad decision, or another something that will completely ruin the game, you know? You need that feedback, It needs to be 50-50 basically, otherwise it's unhealthy. But well, thanks for the kind words, Calcifernus. We hate you, hey brother, I will ban you from YouTube, you can't talk to me like that. Thanks for the stream, Happy New Year, Rain. Love you, brother. Don't be such a... It's all good. Like, we need to see... it needs to be in balance, you know. I would have hated, like, for real, if Obi hadn't been here today. Because I think Obi is pretty deeply involved in the community. And I haven't heard from them through regular channels. Even though maybe I would have expected them to reply. But I thought to myself, hey, the respectful thing to do is to give them their time. And if they don't want to reply... they don't reply. I might shoot them an email in a week or two or so, maybe see what's up, because it could be totally unrelated to the game. Angeldust is very unimportant. I am very unimportant in the entire world. So I always say, if there's somewhere else you need to be, if there's somewhere else you want to be, go and do that. Life's too short to be here if you don't want to be here. And that still remains. And that holds for the GMs too. If you don't want to GM anymore, don't... Hey, Blue Shoes, I'm late to the party. Yes. But you're still on time. Happy New Year, Blue Shoes. I think it was Loki who relayed your words to me. Thank you so much. Happy New Year to you too. And we'll see you on the next live stream then. Thanks for the fun, Firefly. Have a nice week, everyone. Indeed. Whoa. Happy New Year, Firefly and all. Oh, yeah. It's the second message. Blue Shoes. Yeah. Thank you. Likewise. Hope you enjoy the new year. Have a good one. And this was the first live stream for the year. It's on Sunday these days. So next week, I hope to be back on Sunday. I'm lagging that bad. Oh, you sound like Soda Meow. That said, I hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Or maybe you're already on Monday. I'm sorry for you if you have to go to work, you know. But it's all good. I will see you next week on the live stream. Thanks for the fun today. Thanks for the kind words. Also, thanks for the realistic words. Thanks, Alexi, for dropping by, being honest about it. Saying like, hey, I hate the game, but I like the people. I hate the game, but I like the players. You know, that's basically the meme. It's nice. Alexi already called you out before you even posted that. I was really happy because you deserve credit for staying in touch when it wasn't easy to stay in touch, maybe. So, Firefly, the pet snack, no one was in there. We had no people in the lottery, so I didn't see any reason. Like, I can click on through these ones, like 1, 2, 3. The old names are gone, but there was no one in the lottery. Maybe next week. I love the game and I hate the community. Oh no, nobody said that. It's all good. We'll see each other again next week. Have a good one. Peace out. Bye bye. I was Firefly. It was not a ransom note. And I hope everyone can see that it's... yeah. Can't we win more than once? No. What do you think? What kind of lottery do you think this is? Was it on the lottery? Yes, there was nobody in the lottery. Wait. Pet cookie. No, there is no pet cookie. The pet cookie... There was nobody in the lottery. I showed you, there is nobody in the lottery. Nobody wanted to win. There's nobody there. Still there's nobody there. No cookie this week. Indeed. There was no cookie. Really? Really? Okay. I have the cookie already. Maybe we can have a different cookie, but for butterflies. Maybe we could have a cookie for a bird, like pet seeds or a bird seeds or something. That would be fun. So you could get an owl or a raven as a pet. And now everyone's gonna think, yeah, I want that, I want that. Bye, Soda Meow. Oh, imagine Elon Musk plays Angeldust. It's such a good story, but I can't do it to Muslim. I probably should delete this file from the computer before I accidentally open it. Elon is pretty good at the game. Ayo, that's pretty fun. I have to shift delete this right now, Slam, otherwise it will eventually pop up on the live stream. Boom, it's gone. Thank you all for listening. I'm gonna cook some dinner and I will be enjoying my Sunday night. Hope you all have a good weekend, what's left of it. Best of luck in the upcoming week and best of wishes for the next year. And see you next week, I suppose.